I'd like to welcome you to the world's fucking greatest in the world. Summer is not over. We're still cutting up.
Indeed.
As you can see.
Indeed.
We have our drinks too. Still get some if you need some. Mm-hmm. Great if you need a nice little refreshing beverage. Has alcohol, 21 years and plus only. Can purchase. ID will be needed to see. Be seen. All right.
That's all right.
Now, what is the vibes today? The vibes today are GOAT vibes. Serena Williams is currently in her first round matchup at the U.S. Open. Make some noise for Serena. This may
not
or
a lot of noise. Not a lot of noise at all.
We have sound effects for those type of things.
Sure will.
Serena may or may. Guys are ignorant. Serena may or may not be retiring from the game of tennis, but if she is, she will be retiring at an event where she has won 6 Grand Slams, I believe, and is one of her better events. I'd argue maybe this and Wimbledon as her 2 best ones.
Which location?
Wimbledon.
Okay.
U.S. Open and Wimbledon.
Gotcha.
But shout out to Serena because she's really like, I guess as far as I'm concerned, if not the best individual sport athlete, she's no further than 2, at least for my generation. It's Tiger than her. I may argue that she's more dominant than Tiger was for a longer period of time, so that may push her to 1. But it's
Brown before Brown.
Yeah, I mean, she won her first title, I think, at 17.
Yeah.
That U.S. Open at 17, and she won her last one at 37. Mm-hmm. And she has a chance to win another one. I believe she is 41 now. So, I don't think there's any denying that individual sports. Oh, my girl Simone Biles. I'm sorry. So she might be 3rd, but I don't think there's no knock on the greatest Olympian, maybe the greatest Olympian ever, and one of the greatest male athletes ever, and then you. But I would also argue that she's just different. Like, she's in a different class of her own. Not too many people can actually say they've kind of done what
she's done.
Well, not what she's done, because I mean, you got the 3 dudes who got 20 Grand Slam titles. Djokovic, Nadal, and Federer. Mm-hmm. You got Margaret, whatever her name is, who has.
Talk about Agassi no more.
I mean, I'm gonna say when I was growing up, it was Agassi and Sampras.
Yeah, that was my guys.
14 and 15, 8, 20, 21, and 22. So, like, she's not Margaret because she doesn't have 24.
Touche.
But she's definitely, like, she's past Steffi Graf. Mm. She's past Kim Clijsters. She's past all these other iconic tennis players. What's her name? Bean, whatever her name is. The dude who Billie Jean King. So, there's no denying her place in history.
She cool as shit in person.
I would just argue that, like, she's got to the point where, like, you gotta, if we're talking about, like, Mount Rushmore of sports and shit, now Serena got to be in the conversation.
Arguably for sure.
So like like the Muhammad Ali's, the Michael Jordans, the Babe Ruths. Serena gotta be at the table, and you gotta ask like,
where's she at? Let's talk.
Are people getting replaced? Are people? And I think that comes just outside of just the sport, like what she's done for everything when it comes to that sport.
I have no rebuttal for that. Damn good argument.
Same.
I listen. There's not too many times where there's a consensus sweep, but I like that. Serena, and she's on the verge of winning and advancing to the next round. So shout out to Serena, doing it big. We'll see her at least for one more match at the U.S. Open. So that's live.
I say she should have won right there. They were gonna fault. Crazy.
Yeah. But hold on. Check out some other stuff. Oh, yeah. So shout out to Serena. That wasn't on my list, but I was just like, yo, there's no way
Yeah, like been seeing her my whole life.
the GOAT can be on TV and match completed 6-3, 6-3 straight sets. First round. Shout out Serena, U.S. Open. On a less celebratory note, your man, last time we were here, Deshaun Watson only had 6 games. Now he is up to 11, and it seems like it's done.
$500,000 fine?
No, $1 million, $5 million fine.
Shit.
The NFL will give $1 million, and the Cleveland Browns will give $1 million, and they will give it to people in. They will give it to
charity.
Women's sexual assault organizations around Cleveland and across the nation.
Bro, did this happen in Texas?
I don't know. He plays for the Cleveland Browns now.
Okay.
But I'm glad you brought up.
Very unaware to that caveat of this.
Yeah, that's part of
I didn't know
the.
that
That's
either.
part of the
Doesn't make
fine.
sense.
What do you mean? It's part of
I
like.
didn't read
It
it.
didn't happen in Cleveland.
Well, I think it's more so because where he is now.
That's fine.
But I'm glad you brought up the part that.
If this were in Texas, my nigga.
I mean, I think it's more so. That's what I'm saying. I said Cleveland.
It's later on.
No. I think it's about like just overall, helping.
No, I'm here. The awareness and
awareness
all that.
as a larger issue. But no, I'm glad you brought up the idea of like it being in Texas versus that. Only because whatchamacallit. What about the Texans? Mm-hmm. Like the Texans were like I know Deshaun Watson. I know there's people who are not happy about the amount of punishment or the length of punishment
or lack thereof.
or whatever. Like listen, you guys can argue that till you're blue in the face. I don't care that much. But for me personally, I'm like, yo, there's more. Like the issue is that he had this civil case, and we found all these things out. All right. So what about the Texans who were implicated in the civil case? Like they were like 20 of the victims.
Yeah, that's why I asked about
sued
like,
the Houston Texans.
When you brought up that Cleveland shit, I was like, hold on.
No.
This happened in Texas,
And I
remember the Texans was brought up, and like that's why I was like, hold on.
I get that
I'm very
part.
much confused. Like, why are they not? Why are they not also being prosecuted?
I
It's like
definitely
they traded the nigga and was just like, oh, we do.
listen. But that's what I'm saying. That's what it's definitely feeling like that, and it kind of rubs me the wrong way because I don't know how you can talk about accountability, especially like from an organization standpoint, the NFL, and only like put it on one person when multiple people at multiple levels were involved. Like, yo, a cover up is a cover up. So if you try to tell me the employer is part of the cover up, how does that it don't make sense to me that the employer gets to skate essentially. Like what is their punishment? And I'm not even one to ask for punishment most of the time, but it seems very weird for us to know that something has happened, for there to be like multiple punishments to one person, and then for the Texans to kind of just be in the cut like, okay. What you looking at me like that for? What you guys there?
It's very simple here, bro.
What's so simple about
He's
it?
a fucking black man, and this is an NFL super big business corporation, bro. Like, what do you mean? Of course, we're gonna make the black man be the scapegoat, and we'll just go about our business as the Houston Texans.
It's not
literally
about
that simple, bro.
It's not about making them the scapegoat. It's just about that we have done this whole public theater thing of, hey, the people's biggest issue, it seems to me, is that they don't believe he's remorseful enough. They don't believe that.
I mean, he hasn't shown it.
But see, this is my issue at hand.
Point is just like,
My issue at hand is that his
are they
remorse.
wrong at this point? Like,
But here's my thing. My issue at hand is his remorse doesn't matter. If he sexually assaulted these people, he sexually assaulted these people. You know, so like whether he is remorseful for sexually assaulting people or not doesn't change the fact that he did that. So I don't know why you care about his remorse. You should care whether he did it or not. His thing is that he didn't do it. Once again, I'll let you guys litigate all the nonsense around that.
he's too deep in the woods to come out and be like, yeah, I did that shit, bro. We just gotta, you die with the lie, bro. That's what Drake told us. You die with the lie.
I can respect that.
You gotta you're too deep into the woods.
If you're saying it's that simple that he needs to die with his lie, then I can respect that.
Too deep in to be like, okay, yeah, you know what? After what is this, year 2 now? Now, okay, yes, I did do it. No, bro, you can't do that, bro. You gotta take the L, bro. You got a suspension. Oh, you know what popped up on my timeline today that kind of led to something that you were saying. Is like you were saying that these owners want this man to play. And I saw a tweet that was saying niggas wanted him gone for the whole entire year, but there were certain owners who was like, no, he needs to play football this year.
Bro, come
And I was
on.
like, hey, this is
I'm trying to tell you, bro. I have worked
hey, big business.
at a few different places. And there have been things that have happened to people at these places. And depending on who they are, the punishments levy. This is a life thing. This is not a NFL thing. This is not a man thing. This isn't a sports thing.
When I worked at that casino place, my nigga.
To an extent, it is. But this thing is in life, yo. When you got plug, when you got clout, when you're important,
That's that way.
your leash is a little bit longer.
Way longer.
People think that Deshaun Watson is one of maybe the top 7 NFL quarterbacks.
To this day, 7.
Yes.
Yes. Why you think if this dude was a top?
It might be higher.
It might be, you know, in some people's minds. In some people's minds, not in mine.
This nigga got traded and they got a fully guaranteed contract on all of this.
Literally, other people were bidding against each other, and then the Cleveland Browns
you
were like,
serious?
"Hey, fuck all the nonsense.
that.
We're here."
We needs that.
Because they legitimately
Oh, that's
believe
that?
they legitimately
I need that.
believe he's like one of, and this is like it's
Y'all want to get rid
to
of him
me to me being the best,
all?
me being one of those top quarterbacks in the NFL is like I'm assuming what it felt like to be like the greatest home run hitter in like the 1920s.
Facts.
Like you are that important to the sports.
Or the heavyweight boxing
Champ of the world in the 1980s, 70s, Muhammad Ali era,
Yeah.
60s. You know, that's what it, to me, that's what being the quarterback.
Niggas is more famous than
Josh
presidents.
Allen is, like, no disrespect to Josh Allen, but, like, if I saw Josh Allen right now in the street, I'd be like, who the fuck is Josh Allen?
That's a tall ass white boy.
I seen tall ass white. We just in the spot last night. There was a 6'4" white cuz. So like I see my roommate, one of the dudes who lived in my college suite was like a 6'4" white cuz named Gray. Like 6'4" white cuz is not out the norm. I hate to break it to you.
Nigga, Milk around Armor. He like 6'3".
If I see Josh Allen right now, I'd be like,
white dude.
if somebody didn't tell me that was Josh Allen, I promise you I would not know it. I promise you.
Not at all.
I promise you someone had to be like, yo, that's Josh Allen.
Yeah. Dirk and Luke are the only ones I'm spotting.
But for a lot of people, Josh Allen is because he's quarterback for an NFL team. Strictly that.
Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less. Because he plays quarterback for an NFL team.
John Stockton was on the USA team and they didn't know who the fuck he was when he was walking around in
You know what I'm
public.
saying?
He had Team USA gear on. They was like, "Who you?" They got a camera on. You the cameraman?
You know, like it's levels. It's levels to this shit. And like being the quarterback for an NFL team in the year 2022 is like prime level. So Deshaun, like they fucking with Deshaun. They like Deshaun. They want more Deshaun.
They needs Deshaun. They needs that.
But you gotta teach him a lesson. See, that's the thing.
It's like the 6.
Well, he didn't want that. He did not want to take the 6. It was the NFL who was like, "Yo, we can't have you doing 6 because that doesn't reflect well on us."
Well, bam. How's 11?
And honestly, 11 was the medium that they came to. Was an agreement.
Yeah, it's chill, bro.
So that's why I'm like, hey,
I can still play.
you can do your thing. But at the end of the day, I don't want to hear no one tell me about they care about victims. That's just what I want everyone to know, that everyone, because you don't care.
Retweet.
You care about, because listen, they didn't let a motherfucker play because he kneeled.
I was about to say, Kaepernick did way less.
They didn't let a dude play because he kneeled, and they were like, that is an affront to what we think.
And that is a right of his.
Another dude got accused of sexually assaulting allegedly 24 people, and they were like, hey, come on.
Relax.
And then they bidded for his services.
Hey, you need to relax.
So please, no, even if it was only one owner who did that, it's more than one owner who was willing to take Kaepernick. So that tells me that as a whole, that's what them owners think. Listen, if one of us did something right now, everybody would be like, yo, this podcast is this. It was 32 of them motherfuckers, and like 5 to 6 of them was bidding for him.
We are dead in the water, champ.
You know, like...
Somebody might bid for us.
Nah.
Inshallah, brother. Inshallah, brother. But I don't see it happening.
No.
My bad.
But that's my Deshaun.
That's crazy.
I'm going to stay on the sports for a little bit.
Okay, now we smoking.
Because we're watching Serena, and Serena brought him out tonight.
I'm watching karaoke.
Serena brought him out. She brought Mike Tyson out, Spike Lee.
She part of the community.
Offset.
Shout out my God, man. Shout out my guy, man. That's my guy.
Who else? There was some other people. She brought out a whole bunch of people.
Offset greater than Migos.
But it made me think of something. What is a sporting event that you would want to be at?
Like, want to be at?
Give me a sporting event that you would want to be at in person. You want to sit there. You want to be at the event. Front row at fight night at a heavyweight boxing championship, the Super Bowl, Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
I was about to say, I give you that one.
Serena Williams at Wimbledon.
Game 7 NBA Finals. Randomly, gold medal relays in the Olympics. I feel like that's sexy. Because they always save them jumps for like the last days.
4x400 or 4x100?
4x1. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the 4x1, the 200, and the 100. And the 400 too, because the 400 get nasty. So you're right, 4x4 and 4x1. But 4x1 for sure. I needs that. Jamaica versus US, it gets nasty. They got beef going on right now for the Olympic relays going on. Jamaican women,
Yeah, I see.
they going crazy.
You got an event?
I feel like, me personally,
Super Bowl?
nah, I feel like I fake already kind of was there, man. Kobe tour,
Oh, good. I like that.
retired tour.
Oh, I got one more actually.
He was here,
I saw him in Chicago.
bro.
That's sexy.
Seen him in Chicago. Shout out
Bro,
Bay. Bought me
This nigga
tickets
gave us
for
37.
did.
He had 14 in the fourth, bro. The whole fucking Capital One was just like, they were all Kobe fans at that point, bro. It was like, cool, we're here for the Wizards.
I worked that jump.
Bro, that shit was
I
amazing.
remember that I worked that, and everybody came in that jump with Kobe jerseys on. Whether it was 8 or 24, all of them had on Kobe jerseys.
I feel like I seen it. I would say I would go Brady, but I seen Brady on his fake retirement tour. It's like, nigga, you faked me out once, so I'm not doing this shit again. But like, just some shit like that. Some goats of mine.
I want to go to Death Valley at night one time. That'd be vicious.
Hey man,
LSU versus Bama.
I'll see these boys in a couple weeks, baby.
LSU versus Bama at night. and Death Valley needs that.
Sounds intense.
It does.
For me, I'm going World Cup. I just want to go.
High five.
Yeah, I want to go to
That's sexy.
more of an event where it's
It's like
like,
the Olympics.
you know, I want the theatrics. I want it all.
I want the drama with that comes with people in certain series.
Like the final match
Yeah.
of the World Cup match.
Yeah.
Like, let's say Ghana's in the final match of the World Cup.
Oh yeah, we going upper.
I gotta beat it. I gotta see how it goes down. Win or lose, you just gotta be there for the vibes. Like a Super Bowl would be lit.
The city turned into Aqua, bro.
Like a Super Bowl would be lit, but it'll only be like in my team. Like a Super Bowl could be fun. Like if I was there when the Patriots lost
You don't smoke,
18-0, you know,
I'm good. Appreciate
when they lost the 18-0, that would have been fun.
28-3 would have been lit.
28-3 would.
28-3
Like there's some
would've been
Super
lit.
Bowls that would have been lit, but once again,
Antonio Holmes with the toe tap in the back
like a
of the
great
end zone.
football game, I think like you can have those like Death Valley.
Yeah.
Like there's
That's why I brought
there's
that
other
up.
experiences of football games that I think could
I would
be
love
just
to go to the
as
big house.
exciting as a Super Bowl.
I'd love to go to the big house.
Biggest show in America, babe.
Yeah.
See you in 2 weeks.
We got anything from the gallery? What y'all
I got any
thinking?
sporting events?
One sporting event.
Nah, World Cup was a good one.
F1.
Oh, which one?
You know
though?
they're coming to Chicago.
Miami. Yeah, they got
And they're
Chicago.
doing one in the streets of Chicago in
Yeah.
2020 next year.
Yeah.
I think next year.
No, they expanding the street racing series next year.
Yeah, but
'Cause
the
I
one in
think I think Miami jump next year.
Miami was this year.
Okay, and then
Chicago,
Vegas next, and I think Chicago is year after.
maybe, but okay, that's lit.
Next, I want to
Keep
be.
hearing about Monaco.
Next, I want to be on the yacht with the tax
Monaco,
invaders
yeah.
and the yacht and the models. I like that.
That's a good
Like
vibe.
It's a F1 Cup series on Netflix.
Okay.
And that
Yeah.
jump, watch that jump.
Okay.
It'll get you shopped everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. Shout out to Max Verstappen. He going crazy this season. Yeah.
You not been following shit for like
Yeah. Same.
So, question, you guys: do we go into politics now, or do we save politics for the end, or do we just keep the vibes? 'Cause, we've been doing a lot of sports recently, so we get. Oh, also I want to shout out One Life podcast. I'm saying it so wrong, but it's Jamaican. One. Yeah, it's called One Life.
Oh, Guan Life?
Yeah, One Life. One. Wagwan. I'm sorry. I told him when I did the podcast, my patois was horrible. So I apologize.
Patois.
Once again, I'm
This nigga's pronouncing it the way it's spelled.
yeah.
My patois.
Yeah. Listen, I told you, English me, buddy. Shout out to the Queen. That's my girl, Elizabeth. We do it.
They killed the real queen. Rest in peace.
All right.
Daenerys, you gotta know that. Like, damn, I
Shout out
just
to the
finished
drag.
it again.
Shout out to
This-
the Dragons.
Just finished it again today.
Shout out
That's
to
how
the
you,
Dragons.
it's still fresh in my mind, bro. I saw the dagger today, bro.
This nigga Shirley is a fool.
So did y'all answer me? So we keeping the vibes light, or we going into politics? Which y'all want?
Stairs, Charles, you got the notes.
All right.
Politics, I'm opening up my third cut. That's all I know.
All right. Give me a cut, and then we'll do politics.
Give me a cut and we can do politics.
What do you want to do?
This pasta looks amazing,
Talking
though.
stew? The stewies? Is that where you're going? I don't know what's going on in politics, bro, besides that, man.
What's the Stewies?
The loans, my boy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Is that where you're going? I don't know what's going on.
So that was gonna be on the list. So student loan forgiveness.
Yeah, I'm out of that.
Biden said he's gonna give around
That's
10K,
crazy.
I'm not formally educated.
Up to 20K.
up to 20K in certain
Yeah,
cases.
yeah.
You gotta make there's certain thresholds under 125.
Didn't go to college.
No hell like that.
Pell grants. There's a few things.
Didn't go to college.
Are we pro? Everyone are people pro what brother Biden is doing?
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm all about.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
No, you go, brother. You the guest.
Yeah, but it's
Like I said-
catch-22, man. It's something behind that, man.
I'm sure it
It's
is.
like how it was with the stimulus checks and everything. How everything just kind of rise. Like I don't know. I just think it's another one of his schemes. Honestly, it can be good though. I mean, it's good that people can finally get a break. But then it's like, all right, well, what's the back end? Well, what's the cover up? Right? Is there something else going on? You still got the the Russians and all of that stuff going on as well too.
My man be giving out like 30 billion to Russians every 3 months. He might as well just cancel all the student loans.
You know
Like,
what I mean? It's like what's going on, man?
that's how I'm looking at it personally.
Ukraine, ladies and gentlemen, Ukraine.
Listen, he fighting a proxy war with Russia, so
He definitely is, but we fighting multiple proxy wars.
I
right
mean,
now.
he giving the money to Ukraine to fight Russia. So hey, Russia getting
He also gave somebody a couple billion, like 1.5, so
Look.
that they can continue to bomb Yemen.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
cancel all them shits, Joe.
Yeah.
Like listen.
Saudi Arabia, because
It's been 2 years since he put them shits on pause.
Right now, yeah.
You put them shits on pause for 2 years. The economy ain't crashed. Shit,
Damn sure ain't get better.
and shit happened. Like, so what cancel all them shits, Joe, and you'll win. I know you're trying to run it back. If you really trying to run it back, you'll cancel all them shits.
Are you really trying to get the black people on your side, Joe?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know they broke up the Breakfast Club, right?
Hey, bro.
It's probably because of you. So if you really want to do
Niggas
it,
love free shit. If you couldn't tell
To the
by the
Breakfast
stamps,
Club.
listen, I'm just
definitely
saying.
broke the Breakfast Club.
Cancel would be cool. I
I'm
think,
just talking shit. I
I
ain't
think,
got nothing to do
man,
with this.
he would have did between 30 and 50, bro. I think niggas would be way more content, man. But 10 is just like,
That's
It's like a slap.
it's
That's
a
an
humble
actual-
slap in the
yeah, it's a
face.
slap.
I'm personally not too mad.
4-year education, 40, 50.
Yep.
Is
That's
it?
real
Oh,
full
that.
education,
Yeah.
yeah.
The 10, bro, like, nigga, I went out of state, bro. My year tuition was $23K at one point, bro. So it was just like, bro, you got niggas that's still doing that.
Shit, I feel like it's some
You
niggas
telling me
that went to
10K, bro?
UMD that paid.
That's what I'm
paid
saying.
that.
Nuts, bro. If he would have did about a cool 30 to 50, I think it was like, all
Yeah,
right,
he upped it to 20, but that's still like.
you ain't up with it. You had to get a Pell Grant to have a 20, bro. Not a lot of niggas got grants, bro. You got a fucking loan. So it's just like a grant, like you had to be in a certain bracket. Like they saying, nigga, if you had a Pell Grant, bro, you was probably fake broke for real. It's just like, bro. Like there's niggas out here that just, got loans. Regular average niggas got the loans, bro, but I'm only getting 10. I'm gonna take the 10. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take the 10, but nigga, 30 to 50, I think you would have been like, all right, bro. Now you won the guys. You know what I mean? Cancel
You won the
now you won the guys. You won the guys. You get 30 to 50, bro. Now you won the guys, bro.
Chuck like that one. Chuck like that
You
one.
know what I'm saying? You canceled all. You definitely
Chuck
won
fuck with that
everybody.
one.
You won everybody. You canceled everything, bro. But
If you
30
hit a
to
nigga
50,
with a
bro.
30 slim, hey,
Bruh.
30
A
piece.
lot of niggas is super good.
My thing is that I be
might have
knowing.
went to college.
I be knowing shit about people.
Find a transcript from somewhere.
I be knowing shit about people depending on like what they care about. And Biden, the fact that he think 10K is enough, it just let me know what type of world he live in. Like,
They say, we could give you 20 if you got
Son,
if you got a Pell.
Nigga been rich since the 70s. Like,
also when he went to college, that shit was like
$30.
$50 at most. So he
fuck
like,
outta here.
don't
Nigga
like
books
the-
was $20.
I don't like the 125
This
threshold.
nigga's like
either.
80.
I think niggas be getting bread, and it's just like, bro, just because I make more of this, I still can't get my shit canceled out a little bit.
Nigga
Bro. It's
graduated
kinda
college
fucked up.
60 years ago.
Yes, okay, I make enough that I could pay my shit off, but like, bro, like if everybody is getting this shit, why can't I vibe out too, bro? This shit is nuts, man. But hey, that 10 is coming to me. I ain't tripping, but I just need to know. I don't know when that shit is getting applied. That's what I haven't had time to sit down and see when that shit is getting applied. Bro.
I mean, listen,
I don't
man.
know when that shit's happening.
Biden, do what's right. Listen, the midterms is coming up,
It's too dope, buddy.
and listen, you got
What could
to.
he do?
Listen, he got another. Listen, he got one.
Do
Bro,
another one?
yeah.
No, how long this is his claim. We talked about this. This was his claim to fame.
What is it? 2022? Nigga had 2 years left.
Nigga.
bro.
He's got about one, man.
He got 1.5, and
Got about one.
he could push for shit if
So he got until he get out of there.
he could push for shit if he really wants to.
was falling out last term.
Right.
Signing that shit badly.
Nigga Trump did whatever.
No.
He could really push for shit if he really wants to. But speaking of Biden, did you hear about his daughter and her diary?
Nah.
All right, so this is
talking about.
Hold on. She leaking information in her diary.
no. So there's these two guys who got caught by the FBI for stealing her diary and selling it to this right wing
what she was talking
media
about.
company. Now listen, I have not read. Listen, listen.
Little BBC chat, huh?
Listen.
Man, that's crazy.
My bad. I saw it open up.
Nigga on the dark web, son. Chill out.
Super dark web. Now look, I personally,
BBC is crazy.
I thought niggas was cutting up. My bad.
I
We
personally,
are. That nigga
I'm gonna stare back right. I'm gonna stare back right. My bad. Put my blink on.
My bad. Get back
I
in my lane.
personally do not deep dive into the contents of the diary, but apparently, if you go within the Twitter, they're saying,
You ain't got nothing for us?
I'm telling you,
I know you got something. Because I know Charles has something, man. I know Charles has been there.
Can I get there?
Go ahead, bro. I know you
They're
got something.
saying,
Suspense is killing.
They're saying.
they are
You
saying.
read. What do you mean?
I did not read any. That's what I'm saying. I'm just. I was
Go ahead.
reading what other people said they sell.
Cuts.
They said that she was talking about how he was molesting her.
That's OD.
Yes,
bro.
and they were saying
My joke
that's
is way better.
Yes, Monday energy, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. I got one.
Hey, yo.
But they said that was in the contest, and it was saying that's why it got. So listen, I did not read, and listen. I want y'all
I'm
to
interested
go,
now.
yeah,
man.
I want y'all to go deep dive. I did not go deep dive because I didn't care that much because apparently, the FBI or whatever the department, whatever.
Department of Justice and all that.
Came
DOD got
they got them. They arrested these dudes. So, but if you look on right wing Twitter, they are definitely saying
I'm staying away from that.
they're definitely saying that the contents of the diary are pretty nasty, and that's why Joe got it out of here. So, me, I'm always here for a good conspiracy, and I'm just putting that one out there.
Joe be touching.
I'm just saying. I'm just putting that one out there. I'm telling y'all.
That's on wax.
Yes, Joe.
That's on wax. He be
Listen,
touching.
Joe has allegations.
He be touching.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. It's on wax.
That's a
He be
fact.
touching.
Joe has allegations. So that ain't like
He still won.
that one. I'm gonna put out there. I'm gonna put my name behind that. Joe be
The other one be touching. The other one was touching too. Still won. I'm talking about the other.
Trump.
Yeah.
Trump has multiple. Trump got rape allegations. Like,
That's
listen.
what kills me, man. I don't
Against a
understand.
porn star.
You know what I'm saying? So for me personally, like, this not no like whole.
Hey, yo.
I'm just saying.
That's true. Well, that's what I said last time. Trump be paying. That's what I'm saying. So he's a wild guy.
Yeah.
But my point is like, I don't want this to be like, yo, we're pro Trump. I'm just putting out what is being
That's
told.
frat boy shit.
That's all I'm saying. I'm putting out what is being told to me. Nothing more, nothing less.
I had a really wild, follow up to ask, but I'm not even going to do
Can I go do it?
No, let's do it.
You sure?
We're here now.
We are here.
it. So in the diary, does it
Here we go. Yes.
say
Continue.
what age he molested children? And does that matter?
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga. It's molestation.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I had a wild follow
Yeah, I
up.
feel like that's a pretty vicious.
Does it say I was 15?
Once
Are we
again,
looking bad? And if he's 15 is wild, but if he's 19, is it a little different?
that's weird. If it's
Also,
19.
it's also still weird.
At
regardless,
19
'cause
it's more
his
like
daughter.
incest, right?
I mean,
Because it's like,
that
isn't that regardless?
Yeah.
well, under the age of 18, it's just rape, right?
No.
If it's your child,
It's
my nigga,
just rape regardless if she says
No,
no, Charles.
no, but that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying, what I'm saying is at 19.
Yeah, an age to rape now.
No, what I'm saying is at
I said, you gotta clear that
19.
up, man. We
At
can't have that.
19,
We just talked about us
it
getting
could literally
They
be.
not fighting for us.
No, my point is at 19, it could be I'm not saying. I'm not like.
Okay.
It could be.
No.
That's what I'm saying. At the age of 19,
Hold on now.
she could be. Because now it would be like rape in the sense that her father is
Stockholm
doing it.
syndrome.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It's
But
been
what I'm saying, I
happening
don't.
for so long that
But that's my point.
Yeah.
I don't know when it started. So you're saying if you're telling me it first started at 19,
type of nigga she like. That'll say a lot. She like older niggas.
I don't even know all that. That's too much. My thing is that if
just saying.
if it happens for the first time
I
at
be reading some
19,
psychology shit
if it
sometimes.
happens at 19 for the first time,
Mental health is important.
is it just incest or is it familiar?
I've
Is it
never seen violence so stunned in my
Is it
life.
familial rape?
Because I'm like, it's incest regardless.
It's definitely
It
incest.
No. My thing is
But I'm getting where you're trying to go. Like, was it
Yeah.
under
consensual?
the
at
age
this
of
point?
like 16, it's rape. There's no incest. Like
It's molestation,
It's-
actually,
you know what I'm
because that's a
saying?
child.
That's my point. There's no like incest is in my mind is some consensual weird shit that like
That's not always
hillbillies.
the case, though.
Well, that's how I'm just assuming.
I'm here.
Incest, I'm assuming is
I'm
two
fully
people
aware.
of the same bloodline
Just like, oh yeah, we rock.
rocking, having sex, like
We
some
rocking.
Lot of Game of
dragon
Thrones. Yeah, a
shit.
lot of Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
Lot of
Game of Thrones shit. So
Lot
I'm
of
just
Game of
assuming like that's incest, and like that is
Hey man,
while illegal.
They were vibing with it back then.
There's no age to it, though.
No, I get what you're saying as far as, but like
I think he's
I
saying
think-
like,
I'm
dude,
saying-
are we vibing? I think he was
What I'm saying
like,
is-
yeah, that's what Charles is getting
yes,
at.
I'm saying molestation
Charles
and
was
rape take
I was
precedence
vibing.
over incest. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And once we hit
In
18,
the court of law, for sure.
once we hit 18, unless it is like
No.
I don't
Yes.
know if you
Yo,
gotta. I don't know if you
unless-
gotta hit 18, man. Like you could consent at a younger age.
well, it depends what state you're in.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
You know the laws of consent
How
different.
old is 15 really? That's what Dave Chappelle once asked. You know what I mean? Like, it's
That's a
level.
remember that
that's a
joke.
consent law.
I remember that joke.
That's a consent law. Honestly, nasty country when you got
But
different
that's what
consent
he was
laws.
getting at with the joke.
No, I get that part.
Levels to that, you know, consent.
Because people really be asking how old is 15 really, and it's just like, hey, bro, you should be buried.
I think we're past
under
that.
the jail.
Low key as a society, I think we're past that.
I need
Personally.
you to walk into
Oh, yeah,
the
just-
police station and
it's
turn
not
yourself in
prevalent
for
anymore.
premeditated.
What do you mean it's not
thoughts.
prevalent?
No.
You don't think there's
saying I
people
wouldn't.
preying on like 15, 16-year-old girls?
I
Yes.
think it's still happening.
Yes. I see it every day. I see it every day, bro.
So
Every
it's,
day?
Every day.
Jesus Christ.
Son, I be on the train.
Oh, yeah.
And like they catch the train to school, and they lit, and you can see the grown men looking at these children. And I'm like, bro, that's a child. Like you can literally see she's a child, and they be going smack at them. And I'm like, you're disgusting.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Like,
That's
bro,
what I'm
like,
saying.
that is a child. Like she has a whole school uniform on, a backpack, a laptop in her hand.
Niggas just say-
She's
Look at
going
you,
to
see?
school right now,
good
and you're
combo.
on your way to work.
Good combo.
Hey Charles, no. I
Relax.
saw that tweet, and although
You felt that.
good convo.
You felt that.
I love a good convo.
I love it. Here's the
I'm
thing.
not talking to a 15-year-old.
No.
like,
No, I'm talking about like the conversation at hand. Like,
yeah, for
the
sure.
thing about discussions is that you can't. Everything is only taboo if you allow it to be. Yo, there are men out here who are preying on little girls.
Yeah,
it
for
needs to be
sure.
said that there, and people need to be shamed. Here's the problem with not shaming people enough. When you don't shame people, people
Think it's
hide.
cool. Yeah.
No, but they hide in the weeds because they know. Hey, no one's gonna talk about it, and when they're gonna talk about it, they're only gonna talk about it when it gets exposed. It don't need to be exposed. Ain't nobody talking to no 15-year-olds here. But if you talk about it and you let it be known that it's very nasty, weird man behavior,
Yeah, bro.
it should hopefully start to trick. So like anybody who feels comfortable being
Like,
like,
niggas is 30. We old enough to have a 15-year-old child. For real.
That's a fact.
and my point is that like anybody who feels comfortable should now be ashamed that they feel comfortable to do it and be like, all right, man,
Yeah,
I should go seek some help.
Yeah.
I should go do something
Bro,
about
you
it.
could walk into a police station and say, I need to be arrested.
And every 15-year-old
sick
girl should be
individual.
like, yo, that's not cool. Like,
Lock me up in a
there's
straight
grown
jacket.
men who are saying that's not what's up. So,
Yeah.
like, maybe this attention I'm getting from this 30-year-old man is not what I want. Like, it's not what I think it is.
And that's the kill, because I be saying, like, the young girls, like, they don't be fucking with it. Like, they really be on some,
It's kind of like
yeah, it be going hand in hand.
Advocate.
But it's just like, at least like the jumps I be saying, like the ones I described
Yeah.
personally, that what I just talked about, like uniform on my way to school type shit. I'm like, no, bro,
Nah,
like, this
you're
is
not
weird
jacking that.
behavior.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
but it's definitely other jumps that's like.
But that's what I'm
going
saying, man.
forward.
Once again, I think once people create, like I said, you said, like, it's not prevalent, and I think it's not talked about. Like there was a point where like people would see that shit, and that would just be part of the norm. Like an older man with a younger girl. Like when we were in high school.
Yeah.
Like we
I was
always
about
go
to say,
back to
you see
this.
all-
We always
see
go
the
back
So
to
we,
this.
so like
That's
we
crazy.
saw it. So we, but like
The
like
nigga
you
that
said,
graduated
now
2
Yep.
years ago is picking up the girl that's in
Yep.
10th grade.
Yep, that's
exactly, not even a senior,
Yeah.
which I'd be like, okay, maybe,
Yeah,
but like
the
he's
nigga
picking
that
up,
graduated 2 years
is picking
ago.
up a 10th grader.
is
You're
picking
facts.
up a 10th
A
grader.
15-year-old, yeah, yes, that's a really good point. So
A 21-year-old
it's,
man
it's definitely picking up
picking
a
up a
15-year-old. So that's my point.
sometimes 23.
You know, like
Because
it's
he reclassified to play football that 1 year. But we not going to talk about it.
Almost said something.
Still didn't go D1, but brother bless you.
Crazy.
my point is that it's a very nasty, like you said, it's a nasty vibe.
Yeah.
And unless somebody says something, everyone's going. Once again, when people leave shit to be taboo, that shit festers.
Any more
And,
cuts?
and people end up doing that shit in silence and trying to be sneaky and high. If you call that shit out, there's gonna be a lot of men who gonna be like, damn. Like, how about you go talk to a woman your own age?
Maybe it's hard for them.
It's not hard.
It's not
easy
hard.
for them to talk to the
It's not.
It's not.
Because what conversation are you having with a 15-year-old?
Dead ass.
nothing.
NBA young
Manipulate
boy.
them, bro. So it's easy for you to get that off.
But my thing about manipulation is that it only can go so far.
You heard that new beautiful.
Manipulation can only go so far unless you're trying to like
You're
actually
aiming for
harm
it.
them.
Yeah.
Because like think about manipulation. Once you get something out of somebody, like most men of a certain age, when they're just
done with
trying
you.
to like sleep with a woman,
I'm done.
Yep.
I fuck her and I keep it moving, right?
Maybe he likes it. Man.
So if you're gonna manipulate a 15-year-old, what you doing after you?
And how hard is this
Sleep
to
with her.
manipulate a 15-year-old?
What you doing after that? Tell me.
Hopefully her parents raised her right.
But my thing is that like
James, come on now.
Stop playing, man.
right, he's not serious. He's not serious.
I'm trying
But my
not
point
to
is that.
say
But my point
where
is
I'm
like.
not want to do what I
But
don't
my
want to
point
say.
is like past that.
Hey,
what
come on, bro.
once you because at a certain age we're all men.
Yeah.
Like men literally be going out to clubs on a Friday night. I'm trying to fuck something. Go, boom, boom, boom. So once you sleep with this grown ass woman, you get her number, you play with her, you finish fucking with her, and you leave her alone. That's it, right? What are you doing with a 15-year-old?
I don't know, bro.
That's my point.
Nothing for it.
The manipulation is literally off some like, yo, I'm going to like.
Maybe it was torture and he wants to just keep that in
That's
his life.
crazy.
What?
That's crazy.
First of all, how do you know a 15-year-old is tortured?
I
This is
didn't
a
say what.
disgusting
I
conversation.
didn't
first
say
of all.
I didn't say I knew. I'm just
No, I'm
saying.
just saying.
What if he says it's fucking
Once again,
torture,
like.
and I want to keep that in my life, bro? That might be his bag.
But once again, my thing about that is that it really seems like yo predator
It's
vibes.
still, I'm about to say
For
it's
sure.
still predatory.
You know what I'm saying?
behavior.
It always is.
Like, and that's the thing about I think consent that makes it a very weird thing. Like giving people an out to be like, yo, if they're this age, then you're within the
Bracket.
boundaries is a very nasty thing to do.
That's sick.
Like you should just make all consent laws 18 and at a minimum. And then it's just like, yo, we
Like,
can
you have to be 21 to buy alcohol.
exactly. Like consent laws should be like,
You have
yo,
to be 21 to buy
consent laws
cigarettes.
should be 18. Like, yo, if you're an adult, like
Period.
you can vote at 18, you can make all adult decisions as far as and
You can
consent
be
is one.
emancipated at 16.
18, I'm here for the consent laws. Like you should just do it across the book.
Like, come
Federally,
on, fool.
18 just works.
It does.
Then we can just point out the weirdos. Now we know you're a weirdo.
Yeah. Now
Like,
we
what-
know that
like once you're
you're
like
dead ass
once
brain.
you're 30 and you're dating an 18-year-old, which is like, oh yeah, you're
That's
weird.
crazy.
You're weird. And it's cool. Like it's cool to know that you're a weirdo, and you just get to be in the weirdo bracket. But that's fine.
Crazy.
But you
We
know,
still
like
gonna put your ass on the list though.
so just like
You
so
go
just so
on
like
the
if you so and this is for like any nigga
this
who's
one, you
like
just like him,
oh
yeah.
consent like no like if you are literally like using a consent law as a like a shield, you're a weirdo. Like it's just a weirdo thing to do.
Maybe like that girl, bro.
No.
No.
man.
No.
Okay, I see what's going on.
There's no.
I see what's going on.
One of us has to play devil advocate.
There's no bad.
Someone asked it,
There's-
bro. Like, what
there's-
if he likes the girl?
There's no
What if
bad.
he relates to her? I don't know.
There is no bad.
Seems like you're ready.
Stop it, man.
Seems like you're. Seems.
No.
It seems.
No, it's definitely
like
seem.
you're
It might seem like she's ready,
Seems
bro.
like you're ready.
It might seem like it, bro.
No.
No.
In that nigga's mindset, hey, listen, I've never
Listen,
been there.
listen,
Who decides the
listen,
seams?
listen. I listen. I will.
That's a great
I will
question.
agree. I will agree to one thing you said. You said it's in his mind.
Yeah.
That's fine. But here's the issue with this is the issue with society, in my opinion. Now we allow people for things that they believe to supersede what should be standard. So the standard is that is weird behavior, regardless of how you feel. Listen, if you want to wait till that woman is 25 and you're 30,
Now that's 25.
then
Now that's some
hey.
torch. 25
No,
some
but
torch.
my thing about it is that like
But she been outside a little bit.
even at 21,
You know what I'm saying?
she
Fuck
can
around.
make a far,
Got her
I
heart
think,
broken, found
far
love,
better,
moved
mature
on.
decision than
Independent
she
woman.
can make at 16 and 18.
Definitely.
That just is
Her
like
frontal lobe ain't even developed.
like even me personally. Like you
brain
ask
still
me
mush.
decisions I've made at 18 versus 21 versus 25 and versus 30. I'm still making bad
Come on,
decisions.
bro.
Like bad decisions, and that's my thing. It's not that like bad decisions stop at any age.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm saying. But there is a certain level of accountability and responsibility that I can attach to my decisions now that I couldn't attach a decade ago. And that's just the truth.
Facts.
And there's no knock on how you feel.
Decade ago, 2 years ago.
You know, there's no. I'm not saying you can't feel those things. Like, listen, if you really love that girl, please love that girl, but love her from a distance. Like dead ass. Like love her from a distance. Get a diary.
Obviously, that's not working out for her.
That's crazy.
Make sure it's not electric.
That's wild. That's just
You making pen and paper, baby.
I just don't get
They
why.
still sell pencils and pens.
Hold on, it was an electric diary? She had it on an iPad or some shit?
I don't know.
She got her
Yeah,
iCloud stolen?
that's sickening though. That's kind of like the story. I can't remember the actual person's
But I can see
name.
her John being an
There
electric
was a
diary.
dude, right, white guy or whatever. You know, he was around the baby when she was young, and once she got older, they ended up meeting again, and he married her and everything. And then he was like, "Wait, you look so familiar. Like, come on, brother, you was plotting the whole time. That's crazy."
Sean, Woody Harrelson. I mean,
I gotta
No,
find
don't do
that- I
Woody
gotta
like
find
that.
story.
I know who you're talking about, but it's not Woody. It's
That
the
was,
director, cuz.
director, cuz his name definitely Woody. Though.
that was crazy. I'm like, damn.
But
man,
I said
she
the
was a
wrong
baby.
last name though.
Yeah.
She was
Not
a
White
baby.
Man
Knew
Can't
her as a
Jump Woody.
baby.
Yeah, not that
Not,
way.
not White Man Can't Jump Woody, but the director Woody. Like he married his stepdaughter. I mean, his daughter.
No,
yeah.
somebody was, I guess,
Yeah.
at the time,
Adopted
like,
daughter.
His adopted daughter,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was crazy. I'm like, come on, man.
And he was like grooming her since she was like
Yeah.
14. Like watching his younger children.
people
Like
weird,
it's a
bro.
whole documentary on this on HBO Max. Like I watched the jump just because I was like I heard about this nigga and
And he was
like.
like, oh man,
Yeah.
we just so
It's
happy.
like
to-
anytime black people
Come
get
on.
snubbed for the Oscars or Emmys or anything like that, like him, and then what's the cuz that? Okay, go ahead. Yeah, anytime black people get snubbed for the Oscars, Emmys, anything like that, they bring up his name. They bring up the European dude.
Woody Allen.
Woody Allen, there we go. Woody Allen, and then the European cuz that won the nigga won an Oscar and he was deported.
It's not Roman, but Roman.
Roman Polanski, that's his
That's
name.
him?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's Roman Polanski. Like he was dead ass like on the run.
No, he's on the run.
Yeah, he's on the run currently.
No,
yeah,
he's in like
went to-
France.
Yeah, he went to a
Currently,
country
or
where
whatever,
they won't
no
extradite
extradition.
him.
Yeah, no extradition.
They don't extradite him. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like he won an Oscar the same year that he was on the run.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm
it was
saying?
like 2014 or 12. It was like
Yeah.
it was a little bit right before the Me Too or right when
Yeah,
it
and
was
like,
a thing.
bro. Like that shit is crazy, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? So
Alright.
shit go deep.
Yeah, wow, we went left, but I like it. That was a good convo. Sometimes it needs to be had. My last political thing was, I think last time we were here, Trump got raided.
Yeah,
Did we do that?
Yeah.
So,
I didn't know that shit was in January though.
Well, the thing about it is that they're giving out the information. So they did the redacted document. I think that came out either. I want to say
2 weeks ago.
No. The first one came out, but the redacted one came out because Trump asked for it. So that came out today or yesterday, or Friday.
Came out Thursday.
So Thursday or today it
'Cause I was
came
at
out.
work when that junk came out. Or when they announced the release of it.
No, they said they were gonna bring it out.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
they
So
announced the release of it Thursday.
your boy Trump, everyone is saying like this is the one that gets him down, and today is August. It's the end of
29th.
August 29, 2022.
Monday,
If God willing, we're all here next year.
inshallah.
I don't think Trump is going to be in jail, and I just want people to like. People
No,
are like,
he's gonna drag this out.
people are telling me like this is the joint, and I'm like, no. Trump is not going to jail. If there's anything Trump is going to do, is stay out of jail.
He pleaded the fifth, so at this point they have to prove it.
My thing about Trump is
They
that
have to prove
I
it.
know for a fact that he's gonna try to do every loophole to, like Mook said, extend this, and then they fucked up when they made him president. Because when you're president, for what everybody wants to say, there are certain.
Certain things that are suspended
Privileges
while
that
you're in position of president.
Now they're gonna argue about when he did or did not take these documents and this and that and all this nonsense.
Because niggas forget that his sexual assault trial was suspended because he was president.
So once they start litigating some of
They
this
have
shit,
not gone back to court
it
for
is.
that yet.
And listen, I don't know much about Trump, but what
He
I do
settled
know,
with Stormy Daniels while he was
Trump
president.
know how to do court.
Yeah.
He might listen. People can
My family been doing this.
listen. People can joke about all the different lawyers he hires
Yeah.
and all this and that.
But court-
And listen, when it's time,
That's
that
how you-
motherfucker know how to drag
Hey.
some shit out,
That's how you know a nigga rich.
or find a way to pay a
Nah,
fine.
that. If you know a nigga rich, if you got court fees and lawyer fees,
He
you're rich.
So listen, if you are thinking, hey, this is like the thing that
You can drive a court case for nigga?
I would say
Your
be,
money is
calm
magnificent,
down.
my
Like
guy.
I would say, don't put all your marbles in one bag if you think this is the one that is going to do him in,
Shitting me.
because I
Dead
could
ass.
easily see your boy getting out of this and then running in 2024. Like, holla at me.
It's some housing settlements with his name on them that still ain't gone back to court yet. Still getting drug out. Talk to them people in New York, man.
Also, is it nasty that I almost considered making a Truth social media account so I could check in on his tweets?
Very nasty.
I honestly wanted to see his tweets in real time, but
Very nasty.
I haven't made a TikTok yet. It felt kind of wrong to have not made a TikTok.
Follow us on
Nah,
TikTok.
don't feel bad. I don't
Hackos
have one either.
Hackos podcast on TikTok.
We waiting
I don't have one.
to drop.
Follow us on TikTok. We're building the buzz. Yeah. So all right, it's good. So I don't feel that bad. All right, Trump. Listen, Trump. If you do anything, if your thing is you come back and you like, yo, canceling all student
You smoking
loans.
this?
Yeah, you might have something in your game plan. So listen,
Gotta ask questions.
do that and try to see what happens. Would you vote for Trump if he said he's canceling all student loan debt? Like that was his thing.
I ain't go to college.
The last time I voted for a nigga that said he's gonna cancel all student loan debts, it so far has not worked out for me. So I don't know if I'm gonna vibe with that bag this go around.
I don't know if that one can win me over, buddy.
Yeah, but you
I
might-
love that. I love that. It's also fool me once, won't fool me
Yeah,
again.
like, nah, we not doing
You know what's funny? Because I was looking at some old tweets because I was up at like 3 o'clock in the morning for no reason at all, like every other night. And
I see you, buddy. I'll be right there.
yeah, I be like, I wonder who else is out with me just looking at the tweets, but I don't say much.
But
Um,
go
I
to
be
sleep at
scrolling.
9 and I wake up sometimes 3 to 4. It's just like
Very crazy. So I was doing that shit, and when I was looking, I was like, yo, I donated like probably close to like
On a connected site.
between $250 and $500 to like political, like senators, Congress people, all this shit during like
vibing with the
2020 to like
me just donated.
20 yeah, like from like George Floyd of 2020 to like maybe a little bit after Biden got elected. And I was looking at the tweets like, these motherfuckers got me.
Yeah, sure
Like,
did.
I gave niggas money. Some of these niggas didn't even win, first of all. Other niggas won and just didn't do anything. Like, I only gave to, like, maybe 6 or 7 niggas. So it's like, it's not like endless money.
I got some halal organizations for you,
But
Charles.
it's just like, yo, gave to niggas, and every time I see a nigga on TV who talk about politics, all he telling me is how he need more money. Like, it's crazy. Like, at this point,
I got some halal organizations.
how much
for
money do
ladies
you
and
need to
gentlemen.
be a politician?
There's some brothers that need some Qurans in there. It's on the inside. You know what I'm saying?
Money.
There's some niggas that, you know what I'm saying? It's some good people over here.
I just don't understand
Maybe
how
do
much money
stuff.
you need to be a politician. Like, someone needs to explain to me how it works. Like, why do you need so much money to do good by the people? Like, that don't even make sense to me. Like, I was reading some shit about Du Bois, and he was just like, it doesn't make sense that. And he was talking about like 1960, 200,000. You know how much it costs
First of all,
to run for a
Nigga
political
said, I
office
will
now?
put a cheese wheel in the White House and will let people that were poor come get cheese. And he won presidency. That's literally what happened.
It's back in the day, bro.
Exactly.
Streets are done.
That's why we have letter day today.
Streets are done.
And if you don't know what letter day is, you can write a letter to the president of one of your issues that is going on in your neighborhood, and they have to fix it, depending on department. Every department in the government, no matter what side it is, we have 3 branches of said government. No matter what branch it is, they have to answer your letter. So yeah, letter day is actually a thing. Write it in. I don't know what day it is, can't call it. But yeah, Google it. You all are intelligent. We have smartphones, correct? All right, let's act like we're more intelligent than the device we're using.
Speaking from the guy who National Letter Writing Day is December 7th, 2022.
Look at that. 3 days before my birthday. So for my birthday this year, I want you to write a letter to the president. And inshallah, may your letter be granted. You know what I'm saying? May Allah bring contentment to your heart. May Allah open our doors. Allah. I mean. What's next, Charles? Are you fact checking me right now?
No, I'm just trying to, I didn't actually know about National Letter Day, so it's actually news to me personally. Like, I fucks with it. It sounds like some fire shit,
Shout out to The West Wing, one of my favorite shows. Shout out to Aaron Sorkin, my favorite writer, TV or movie. Shout out to him. He be teaching me stuff sometimes.
Yeah. So listen, I don't have that. Normally I gotta do a little in-depth research, but it says December 7th, 2022. So get that in, National Letter Day.
Come on now.
We've done with the politics. That
I'm
was
trying to tell
fun.
y'all.
It was a good vibe.
I don't be lying to y'all sometimes.
We've hit sports, we've hit politics, and now we're gonna have some lighthearted fun. So I was in the crib like maybe 2 Fridays ago, and I was doing karaoke by myself, which was amazing, very fun. If you have time, you should get on YouTube.
What songs did you sing?
So I did.
Hold on. Don't tell me what song.
Mm-hmm.
It's a double question.
Okay.
What genre? It did give me songs. I know one for sure was Natasha Bedingfield.
No, I didn't do Natasha.
Wow.
So,
Everyone knows my go-to song.
while I was in Texas,
I know for one, Kelly Clarkson. I know she was one.
While I was in Texas, a friend of ours told me your man is on IG doing karaoke by himself right now, and I was like, bro, what are you talking about?
I was drunk as shit, but I thought at least Bay was here.
That was by myself.
No, bro. This nigga is like, yo, did you listen?
Imagine.
I watched this story. I watched this story on silent.
Bro,
'Cause I was outside.
Same.
You
bro.
know me.
Same.
Hold on.
Outside.
Imagine being in this joint right here by yourself. It's just me. And
Off the cuts? You was off the
I was
cuts?
off the cuts.
How many J's in were you?
Bro, I smoked like 3 J's that day. And like,
Cut.
Face?
Look, 3.
yes.
Okay,
I was just
Blackwood.
bro, just
High five.
I was just I was facing them things.
I was
And then
outside. I was outside.
and then I was by myself, bro.
Wifey gone.
everyone by themselves. I didn't want to go
And I
out.
needed a friend, and you said no.
You didn't even hit me. I don't even think you hit me, bro.
I was here to chat.
Definitely hit the chat.
Oh, well, I don't remember. But I was just in the joint, so I got the cuts, and I literally
Good
smoking.
men not have
I
codes.
literally was smoking.
Good men not have codes. Let that be specified.
Okay.
I can
So literally, I was smoking a J while I was down here. So I'm smoking the J, and I'm
It's
like,
like, your man is wild.
I was like, yo, I'm about to do the karaoke. I was like, it's about to be lit.
By himself.
So I did the karaoke, bro.
Talking to
So the
himself.
mic,
I felt it.
so the mic was just here on the couch.
Wow, I did see the mic on the couch. Like, why the fuck is my mic on the couch, bro? What the fuck is this?
The mic was on
I
the
did
couch.
see that,
So I
dog.
grabbed the mic,
This nigga's sick.
and it was over. I put the karaoke on, and it actually got the lyrics where it like
Yeah.
do. Oh my
With the
god!
rhythm and how to
With
sing
the
it and all
I
that.
was
Yeah.
killing that shit.
And then don't let it bounce too high. It give you the tone, my nigga.
Whoa!
They give you the tone.
I-
That motherfucker hold
now-
it. Yeah.
Now listen,
Hit me.
Don't
I
leave me
did.
alone.
I started with the Kelly Clarkson song. Started with the Kelly Clarkson.
Sure.
Immaculate.
Immaculate.
Did it great. Then I was like, man, I gotta do more. I did the Wayne, Something You Forgot.
Wow. High five.
You forgot about that. You forgot about the ring.
I like that.
See?
Yeah.
Oh my
You took
goodness.
it back.
Woo.
What was that, 9th grade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't tell me you don't remember those nights, man.
Right,
Woo.
come on. Let's
Listen,
talk
I
about
was
Let's talk about it.
listen, I was out here giving it my all.
Yes.
Bro, I watched that joint on silent. I was just like,
Son,
this
I
nigga
watched
is
it on
going
silent. I
nuts,
did too
bro.
because I was at the bar.
I
That's
was
the only
out.
reason I did.
I was
bro.
out like a motherfucker.
If I would have really known what you were doing, I would have hit the check.
He
Who's the
brought it
third?
back up. I was like, this nigga's nuts.
I did the So Gone,
I like that.
Monica. I was feeling that.
He was kirking.
That was that was no. See, that's when I fell asleep.
Nigga say he was.
I did the Mariah Carey We Belong Together.
Oh.
Man,
Hold on.
my nigga,
That's my go-to karaoke
my
song. That's my
nigga.
joint right there.
But I tell you, I
The
felt
masturbation of Mimi.
my nigga.
You man down here
belong
on.
together.
yelling at the
Talk about-
TV, bro. Like, what? Nigga yelling at the
These all the
TV.
times get rough.
Let's talk about the emancipation of
Who
Mimi.
gonna talk to me until the sun comes up?
Charles.
Who gonna take your place? Ain't nobody better.
Charles.
Ooh, baby.
You called wifey that night? You was
I
like,
can't sleep at night.
She was at work, bro.
but still, you was like, yo, I kind of.
I can't sleep at night.
When the Mariah came on, nigga was like, yo, I kind of
Without
miss
you
you.
done like that.
Come home, you know what I mean? Like,
I should have right.
Who on the radio? If you think you're lonely, now sing to me. It was too deep. I had to change the station, so had the ground and I grabbed the pain. And then I hear baby face. I only think of you. We're breaking my heart. Got to get it together. We're falling apart. Falling all about my element. Going to
I hit home for this
trying
one,
to
bro.
I need it back in my life, 'cause baby, when you left, I lost the part of me. Oh, now listen,
Nah, for real.
killed that shit, bro.
For real.
So
Let's talk about it.
I finished with the So Gone.
Let's talk
Right?
about it. I did that off the dome too.
Finished with the So Gone. Shit was amazing.
Melody. I might have
But I
forgotten
fell,
a few words.
but I fell
when
asleep.
I did that.
I fell asleep through the joint, but it was all good though. So I did all that
It's
to
gone rogue.
yeah.
you want to know what I was doing Friday night?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I knew you didn't want to answer either. So I did all that to ask y'all. What y'all go to karaoke song?
Oh, no, I don't do that.
Let's do it. I just did it. Let's do it.
I'm with the karaoke.
What your go to karaoke song?
Oh, I just.
You're gonna do karaoke. I'm doing karaoke for my
I got
birthday.
one more.
What's your
Division. Don't say a word.
With the tap dollar sign. Yeah. Fuck with me.
I think I'm gonna do. I think
Anti-drop
best I
her.
ever had is gonna be one of my go to karaoke songs.
Yeah.
Top dollar to go.
I feel like best I ever had is a good karaoke song. It's a good melody. It's very
Real
simple.
catchy, simple.
You can keep it moving. So I think I'm gonna lean into that.
I got another one. To me.
Okay. So to you?
Yes. There we go.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
You want something that you could
I
just.
need people to sing along with me. I need some catchy.
Oh, you know what else I've been thinking about?
You fuck with me.
Chingy, Justin Weaver, One Call Away.
That's
Boy.
great, man.
Boy.
We can kill that, bro.
One
Kill that.
more.
Yeah, that's
Kill that, bro. We can kill that.
Hey,
Now,
Charles, them high fives been crisp tonight.
let me good. So let's think. Now we need to get a trio joint so we can all kill it together. So let's think about this. Let's think about this. Need something that the three
So
of us.
I'm Chingy and you Justin Weaver? Or you
You
Justin,
could,
or you
I think I should be Justin Weaver. Jason.
Jason
I should be
Weaver.
Jason.
My bad.
You should be Jakey. I don't think it'll be right.
That's why I asked.
I should be Jason.
Okay.
It just only seems right.
No, light skin, brown skin.
You know, it only seems right.
I didn't
Let's
want to sing.
let's keep the
I didn't want to
dynamics.
sing.
Let's keep the dynamics going. Yeah.
If we really sing it, that's too light skin for me.
Can't lie, I might want to sing it. I might.
that we're here.
We're doing a talent show.
Now that we're partying.
We're doing a talent show.
Ain't nobody come to see you on this.
Ain't nobody gonna say you nigga. You don't play no instruments, nigga.
Bro, he only said like 5 words. I can get those 5 words off, bro.
Oh my god, real tears. All right.
Ain't nobody come to see you.
I know we got to think of a bro. What's something the three of us could really just kill? Like everyone just hit there, boom,
Hey, so I
boom,
was
boom.
thinking about Halloween costume. Alvin and Chipmunks. Y'all fucking with me?
We can get jiggy.
I'm good.
Don't be a
I'm
loser.
good on Halloween.
You don't gotta be Theodore, bro.
Why you always gotta go there? Why you always gotta go there? But when I wild out, I be wilding out. I'm just trying.
You wild out earlier.
I don't even remember.
Hold on, I got a song for us.
Cut number 3.
I need a girl. We can do part 1 or part 2.
I'll be Loon. I can be Loon.
You can be Loon. Who you want to be?
I can't get the Loon.
Oh, you
There's
want
a
the
lot
Loon?
of rapping on that bitch.
That's
I can't
crazy.
do it.
You want Loon?
Nah, I thought I was gonna go Mario Wine.
I'll be Usher.
No, that's 2.
That's 2.
I'll be
Nah,
Usher.
that's the first one.
I'll be Usher.
Oh, 2 is Usher?
Nah, 2 is
be
no,
Usher.
the first one is
Usher. Yeah, 2 is Mario Winans.
Mario Wine is
And Genuine.
Genuine.
Yeah, okay.
It's Genuine.
I can do either or.
I want to do 1.
I'm with whatever.
I'm Usher then.
You Usher? All right, man. Who you? You Loon or Diddy?
I got some shoulders in me. But I'm definitely off too.
When the court sort of took it high from me.
Let me get this loan.
First we were
Let me
friends,
get this
then
loan.
became lovers.
When
You
we-
were
when
more
we
than
was
my
out
girl.
Saturday
We was
night, we
like
heard
brothers.
that jump.
All night we would play
me get the
fight
loan.
undercovers.
Yeah,
Now
let
I
me get the
gone,
loan.
can't love you like
you
I
got the
really
Diddy.
wanna.
You got the Diddy. 'Cause
Now I
that's
love you
your
by a pretty smile. How we used to drive the whole city around. Damn, I wish you would have had my child. A pretty little girl with Diddy stop. And all the things.
Nah, hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. When the last time you see wifey, my nigga? Like, come on, bro. You going crazy right now. What the fuck? Nigga said, it makes sense. It makes so much sense.
The content taking over.
Bro, I hate niggas sometimes, man. It's been 2 weeks, something like that.
Oh my God! Listen, when you don't part in a few weeks and you get the cuts at you, and
Damn,
you
you spilled the shit out of them cuts.
he
though.
spilled the shit.
That bitch was leaking.
too.
This one been through hell and more.
He called it the Persian. Bro.
All right.
I thought you was going up for something other.
So, all right. So I got.
off the road. Once my shoulder hit it, I was like, I know what that is.
So I got a few more things. Have y'all seen? Is it just me, or have y'all seen an influx of pooping commercials?
What?
I might just be there.
There's this pooping commercials with these women, and they like, yo, we poop now. They're like, yo, we poop, bro. It's like, you saw that commercial, right? So it's a commercial with these women. They're like, yo,
Women not holding their shits in front of niggas.
that's what I'm saying. They like, yo, we pooping that, and they like take this little tablet, and you know that if you're not regular, it's like a little, you know, it's a commercial. It's like one of them little health joints, you know, like Prozac or you know, all that shit.
Like them online medical jump.
All that shit. But then I seen another one. So the woman joint I had seen a few times, and I was like, haha, that's cheeky. But then I seen another one that was like, yo, if your bowel movements aren't. And I was just like, yo,
They putting it on.
so what's good with the pooping? So personally,
You just don't be eating enough salads, huh?
so Mook, my nigga, I'm glad you said it.
Niggas need to-
So my thing is that like, yo,
They five, bro.
I want to get into niggas' health, but like, is niggas having trouble poop? Like, is like, do niggas be struggling with the poop?
Not at all, brother. I eat dates very regular.
So niggas get their poops out. Like, it's niggas not.
No.
Okay.
Let me just say, I love going to work, bro. First thing
Definitely be crushing
First
that.
thing I do when I get to, bro,
Definitely be crushing that.
I have 4 buildings on my block that I have access to. They're all 10 floors minimum. There's a lot of like family restrooms in that bitch. Like, bro, I love going to work, bro. That is the first thing I do when I get to work, bro. My bag goes down,
Get the shit off.
and bro, I'm just like, yo. Niggas be like, yo, you just got here? No, nigga, my bag has been in my desk, bro. Yes, it's 9:48. I got here at 9:03, my nigga. Like, I've been doing some things, bro. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
Don't let you have that cup of
And yeah, don't let me get the coffee on the way to work. Come on, son.
No, I'm glad Shirley. Only Shirley is feeling me. It's like that guy.
I got here at 9:03, bro. Niggas is mad at not. Bro, I'm doing my thing, bro. I'm having. Take some time to get to the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? Do my thing. AirPods are in, like, bro, I'm texting at this point.
Niggas are enjoying
Looking at
their
the
poops.
timeline, maybe Instagram,
Niggas
bro.
are enjoying their
Might
poops.
not have got that joint off before you left home.
what I'm
son.
saying.
Like, you might have woke up late. Come on now. No, I feel
Y'all
you,
are
bro.
killing
When I
me.
get the hot coast post off, what do you think I am on a Friday morning, bro? What are you talking about, son?
Telling you, but I'm at home on Fridays, bro.
What?
Like,
Son? I'm not at my desk.
did you know John before the year?
I'm in the bathroom.
On the throne.
Oh, hey, bro. I get my shit done.
That
I
Monday
agree.
morning, John? Shit, me.
Shit, me, pun intended. Pun intended, nigga. Fuck that.
Nah, I ain't know niggas is getting crazy with the poops
But they
like
say
that.
girls don't be pooping, bro.
That's what I'm. So
I'm
you
shitting at
listen.
work.
I want you to watch TV over the next week.
Shitting at work.
Nah, I don't know if I see
I want you to watch TV over the next week,
Yeah, I better not watch it.
and you will see the pooping commercial, and you will be like, "Oh, that's what this nigga was talking about." But I ain't know. I respect niggas getting their poops in. Me personally, I gotta be at home to like get my maximum poop in. Personally, like I can poop anywhere.
How do we get the maximum poop?
I'm just saying, like if I need to do my thing, like where.
The most comfortable
When
shit
you comfortable.
is like when I get home from work, that after lunch jump.
Yeah.
Shit, me.
You know what? You know what you need. And listen,
Little
sometimes
stool jump.
I hate white people, but they be on some shit.
Little stool jump.
Yo, my man Peach had the squatty potty, and it's
Yeah.
like you like
Because the way we
You-
shit in America is wrong.
it's
bro.
fucked up.
It is. You're supposed to have your
You're
feet
literally
up
Wrong.
it's supposed to
So
squat.
it's basically
It's supposed to
basically
shit like this.
It's basically this
so you can float.
little
It's
thing
a
that
more-
elevates you.
It's
you
a
put
more
your,
fluid movement
No,
for your
real
bowels.
shit.
you put your feet on there.
Wallahi,
Your shit be up like you no intended pun it. You should be up
Yep.
and you be pooping and bro.
And that shit
Listen,
flows.
You're supposed to
I had a few shits at Peach's old crib in
You
Williamsburg.
shit in the hole, bro.
Ooh, that shit was like, bro. That shit just like
Flush it, run right through.
that joint go. That shit go crazy. The squat, yeah,
None of that.
The squatty,
Got one of them Jones in the crib.
yo, the squatty potty go crazy.
Can't
Listen,
lie.
hey, squatty potty. If y'all wanna fuck with niggas, I will definitely
Hey.
fuck with y'all. That's some shit I can get behind. Squatty potty.
That's loud.
Kind of interested. Can't lie.
Bro, all you gotta do is sit your feet up, bro. Literally, all you doing is sitting your feet up on the stool and then your arms.
And it
are
don't even be that
elevated.
high.
It's
It be
better
like-
for your posture because you're not on your.
It be like this. It be like this joint. It be like this high. Your feet literally be like this,
Yeah.
and you just.
It might be a can and a half.
That's
Dead
probably
ass.
good. And you know they got levels. Like you can get levels to that joint, bro. The squatty
And
potty.
then it's better for your posture when you're sitting on the toilet because you're not hunched over. You can actually sit on your jump. It's
Should
actually,
not just
yeah, like,
Squatty potty
you
is
good to go, bro.
It's levels, bro.
Yeah.
So listen, if you in the pooping business, I'm just saying, fuck with the squatty potty.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I got 2 more things. I'm gonna get up out of here. You know, I know people want to get home. You know, see their kids and shit.
I'm working home next 2 weeks.
I love that.
I'm working tonight. Day to day.
Yeah, you was.
So, we've been fooling, and as you can see, there's cut water. So, You know how that goes.
Regular juice.
I pulled a Charles. I pulled a Charles and I had to go to several stores for these.
How many stores you go to?
I sized it on too. But the first one let me down, so I was like, bro, I gotta go to a second store for cuts.
But it was easy.
In my mind, I was just like, I'm not doing this.
Yes, you were.
But I was like, bro, I ain't got nothing going on with this. So I said, fuck it, I'll make the second stop.
Okay. So, I got a few more things to get out of my chest before we go home, man. Everyone go see the beautiful kids. Shout out J9 and L.
I have no kids, bro.
I know, we're not talking about you. You got stepkids though, right?
For sure. Shout out to them. Started school last week. He doing good. Proud of him.
Listen, if you know, listen, for the actual father of this child, if you ever happen to see us, I apologize on behalf of him because he knows not what he says. He just saying stuff. He just say he's saying things. He don't mean that. He probably loves the kid, but he don't really like love the kid like you love the kid.
You know your child size?
So
Thank you.
I'll,
No, it's not, Byron. No, it is not, son. Like, what are we talking about?
all right.
Your man is so serious hitting the J too. Like, yeah, nigga, I'm so dead ass. Nigga, do you know the size? Like, what the fuck, son? This nigga's dead ass,
I
bro.
can't stand you, don't.
Please, Charles. Charles, please, Charles. God damn.
Okay.
Yo, end up. Cut this shit. It's like, bro, what is going on?
So my point struck a nerve. Wow. My point
Never
was
me.
that.
Nah.
My point was.
You know.
I ain't give you one tonight. I ain't give me no.
Niggas is nuts. Niggas is nuts. But please, Charles, get us out of here.
So I was trying to talk about
Muscle one, man.
the crazy thing is I was trying to talk about award shows.
Nah, that I did go crazy.
Oh, you watched the award show? I didn't even
No.
know that it happened last night. So I was
So that's just gonna be my point. I don't think I've watched an award show since Rihanna was performing. The last award show
the Rude Boy.
the joint where Kanye was like
I got you.
when he was with Kim. That's the last one I legitimately remember like watching. Like, you know, every time I'll tune into an award show, like for sure, but like to watch, like I didn't even know this shit was going on until someone texted me today and was like, "Oh, I know why you don't like Bad Bunny." I was like, "Why?" Because he be kissing men. I was like, "What?" I was like, he does? I was like, I didn't know that. I was like, I listen to Frank Ocean.
This nigga trying to put the shit on. I can't get music. I love Stan Smith.
That is a nasty.
Disclosure? That's my shit.
This nigga said I listen to Frank Ocean. After a Bad Bunny comment, like, bro, that is a terrible review.
No, the point I was trying to say.
Cancel us, my nigga. We about to get canceled.
No, my point, the greater point I was trying to make was that, like, I don't got nothing against gay musicians. Like, yo, and your shit,
fuck
like
outta
K
here.
Tronada.
I love
Niggas was like, and K Tronada's gay. I was like, okay.
Who cares?
It was like, this shit crank.
Elton John?
Got It Good is still a hit. Like, if it's a hit, it's a hit.
Son, I'm dying on the Elton John hill, bro. Like, that's my guy. Rocket Man? Billy Jean? I'm like, what?
Well,
Benny and the Jets, I mean. Not Billy Jean, but Benny and the Jets? Come on now.
My ultimate point was that I didn't even know there was a
That
fucking...
album, period. You can just listen
I didn't
to
even know there was a
the
fucking
album.
award show last night. And my question ultimately is, are award shows just dead?
Yeah, it's definitely.
Like, is there no use for, like...
Social media took over, bro. It's everything can be done on your phone. You see it right there. It's no point. There's no even point in watching TV. Like, all of that is done
I
for.
think it depends on what you watching for. Like me personally, granted, I didn't know there
Charles
was
is
a
telling me
award
to
show
roll
going
up
on.
subtly again.
But I like watching award shows when I do watch them just to see the production aspect of it.
Okay.
I be going crazy with them shit.
No,
No, I mean that's all I got. But as far as like caring about the award, what was it, the VMAs? Like, who the fuck cares about a VMA, bro? Like, I didn't know anything about it, and I was on Instagram and I seen Nikki was like, "Yeah, I'm at the VMAs." I'm like, bro, what, son? There was a VMA tonight?
so
Didn't know there was music videos out, bro. Like, what?
well, that was gonna be my thing.
Like,
Like,
what are we doing? Right
would they be better off making it?
NBA YoungBoy won every award in my mind.
and I would not.
Would it?
I have no
Would they
idea
be
about
better
that.
off making it the social media, like making an
I feel like
award
they
show
have
based?
that.
But I'm saying making an award show based around pop culture, not social media, but like
Pop culture.
the things that have happened in major. So, like, yeah, Bad Bunny had a crazy concert. All right, yeah, he gets to perform because he was like one of the hottest artists. But like, y'all don't do music videos on MTV, so it makes no sense to have a video music and a video music
Not on
awards.
regular MV.
You know, like how many hours of the day does MTV play videos? Maybe an hour between
Yeah.
like 3 and
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
I think they still every day between 3 and 6 they play videos.
For real?
I think that's still their shtick that they like. They still play videos at that time.
Like MTV Jams don't even play music videos no more.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like at what point? Like so, my thing is that like,
then fake to like an MTV3.
how about you do like a popularity? Like yo, these are all the biggest artists in music, like the Billboard Awards. Like you do something, you put a spin on it, but you make it because it doesn't make sense to do a video music awards. When, like you said, how many music videos have you watched in the last 12 months?
I watched like 4.
Maybe, right?
No, that ass 4. The only reason I watched them is because the songs were linked to Apple Music. Like the videos were linked to Apple
Go
Music.
back to
Like,
social media.
I literally watched the Tell Me song, Bobby Valentino and Lil Wayne, because I couldn't hear Lil Wayne's verse on the regular like Apple Music, so I had to watch the video because I was trying to hear Wayne's verse.
Well, it's a classic song too, by the way.
So I wanted to hear Wayne's verse because you know in the regular joint, and I ain't downloaded, so I wasn't doing all that. I was just like, yo, I'm gonna watch the video and listen to the song. Like I've watched literally like 5 music videos in the last 12 months.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I said 4. Like I can dead ass name the 4 songs I watched.
I watched Kendrick shit when the first like the Heart Part 5 when that joint I was watching that shit because niggas was talking about it. I watched I think like a few Drake videos just because I was like, oh that one on Drake's album. I was like, oh, when he got married to like all the shorties.
I've still yet to watch that.
That was a good video. It was like
Was that like 20 minutes or some shit?
it was like 16, 12
I
minutes.
didn't even want to watch that job.
But it's a good video. It's like it's a short film. It makes it worth my time to watch the video.
Like nigga had a whole Nike shoot for a video.
That was fire.
I feel like I watched a Little Baby video because randomly Little Baby's like the most popular artist in the world.
His
Fucking right now.
documentary
I heard
on
good.
Amazon Prime.
Everybody keeps telling me great things about it.
Like I tweeted, I was like, yo,
I haven't heard anybody say
I've been
anything bad
respecting
about
Lil
it.
Baby, but it's just like after watching that genre, it's like, oh yeah, like I definitely have like a newfound respect for that nigga. Like he's solid. I might not listen to his music, but he's solid.
I like Little Baby.
No, I listen to his music though. I might not listen to it. I might not run your project back though. Certain songs for sure, but the whole thing can't call that
He
one.
got one of the songs of the. When did that song with him and 42 Doug get
Yeah,
paid?
yeah.
That's like whatever decade that came out. That's like a song of a decade. Like that song was fire.
That music video was hilarious because they crashed 2 vehicles.
He listen.
2
No matter what,
$100,000
Baby
vehicles.
make some good shit.
No, he be spitting
So,
too.
speaking of filthy rich people who do a lot of spending, can you think of the single most ridiculous thing you've ever bought in your life?
Are we talking about price point or?
Just as far as you're concerned, the single most ridiculous thing you've ever bought in your life.
The only thing that sticks out to me is like
Shoes.
no.
Don't say it for me.
Oh, my bad. For me, it was just adding another night to my trip in Mexico when I was in Mexico already. I just woke up mad drunk and I missed out on that night and I was just like, my flight's like today? No. We're here for another day.
Okay.
Calm 3K, a lot of fucking phone calls to airlines and shit and a fucking hotel. And I was just like, you know.
So hotel, flight,
all that
everything.
shit, bro. Nigga and food and all that shit.
Yeah.
Same day, all that. I was like, bro, fuck it, man.
3K.
I wasn't ready to go. Wasn't ready to go. So fuck it, man. It's just another day.
Rich man.
Yeah.
Right.
This is when I had no kids. So let's stop this. I tell you this all the time.
There you
know
go.
what I mean? Like, I got kids now. I
Still
can't.
doing it, man. Good man.
You the man.
Bro, I went on a limb and bought cut waters today, man. That hurt. The cut waters hurt me today, bro. $11. Matter of fact, it was $18 of them bitches, man. That hurt. That hurt, man.
Seriously?
Most ridiculous thing I bought.
Yeah.
Wow. Come on, man.
I think I paid $500 for a pair of shoes, and I think I played.
Somebody is laughing at you.
Yeah, last time I wore them, I played basketball in them. You know what shoes I'm talking about too.
I don't know, because I seen you either disrespect the fives and you disrespect them bronze. Christmas schools. And I'm just
I
like,
respected I respected the twos too.
UNC twos.
Yeah,
Wildin' then too.
but I ain't paid $500 for them. You name the shoe I paid $500 for them.
Oh, the Raging Bull 5.
Yeah,
Recently got them.
yeah.
Not recently, but yeah.
Go ahead telling yourself.
Nah, I'm saying those are hard. I'm not telling
Telling
myself.
yourself.
Cause I
I
paid.
think you talking about me.
The old kid was
This guy is the man.
the package was going for 12.
Nah, at that time, the package definitely.
At the time that I bought them Jones, the package was going for 12. So I was like, me and one of the shoes for the package for $5.
Deal.
It's a deal for me. Like I was just like, I'm saving $100. So,
Showed up in way sheet with them hoes on.
but I had them for multiple years by the time I started balling in them, and I also never really got them off.
They're shoes, bro.
Yeah, thank you, Charles. Like that material object, I ain't buy those shoes again. And they're cheaper now than what they were then. The year that I got them.
I got the bitches. They just came back out.
Exactly.
Oh,
But
he
the,
told
the-
on me. That's what,
Don't
man.
worry about that.
but the year
No.
that, hold on. The quality
Don't
of
worry
the year
about
that I got
Come
them was
on,
better
man.
than the quality of the year that you got them. though.
Fucking question.
I'm already knowing.
That's why you called them disrespectful for
Yeah,
me.
I would not put them bitches on my feet to go hoop. No, bro.
I was just like, fuck it. Had a good hoop session in them Jones though.
Yes, Michael would be proud.
He was.
I mean, I'm trying to think about.
Yeah, nigga. It was
No,
a question. What you did?
I was thinking about it, and I was like, damn, I don't really be buying like things. I'd be
I don't
like,
be buying stuff for real.
like the most I feel like I've ever
Shoes and weed, but I never said
like
I
I was
didn't
thinking
spend
about like I spent a lot on
my weed
like
habits
oh
crazy.
weed like
But I would
bought
never
like,
say that was a
some weed
detriment.
for like I bought like an $80 eighth and been like wow
This weed pen is $80.
that was kind of wild like I spent $80 on the eighth when I could got it for like $30 in some places like so like I'm trying to think of like
I had
I
this
feel
weed
like-
pen for 2 weeks, haven't charged it, haven't refilled it,
It's vibing still.
and it's $80.
I'm trying to think of some real shit like I really spent and I was just like
I feel like you bought earrings
what?
one point.
We
You
have
was
it
just like,
expensive,
I
but
spent
it's
too
worth
much
the
money on
investment.
these earrings. I don't know.
yeah the
That could
earrings
be
I
wrong.
bought no you're right I bought those earrings and I lost them on my wedding night
But it's material.
Oh, for real?
On the weather night too.
in the hotel because I was just drunk as shit after so you know I
I
don't
gave
even
this nigga a bottle of
I
champagne.
don't
He
even-
forgot that I was keeping coming to the hotel to give him his bag.
yeah
Bottle of
Nigga.
champagne.
I was coming with the bag. Yeah.
I
That whole night was wild.
I don't remember
Yeah,
much
that
of.
last night was crazy.
I don't remember much of that night.
You was just
So
like,
for me personally, like
Nigga, you went to sleep.
I lost those earrings. Those earrings were like $700.
I pulled up to the hotel, brother.
Yeah, that's a new
And it's funny. The lady at the store got me. She was like, "Oh, just buy them." I was like, "Nah." I was like, I don't even do stuff like this. She was like, "No, you should get something for yourself." I was like, "Fuck, she got me."
Yeah.
So I spent, bro. I buy literally $7 earrings. So I bought $700 earrings, and there's someone in New Orleans is enjoying them personally. I hope they're having a good time with them personally. Like me personally, I'm not like. I would lie to say I don't care about material things because, like, bro, I bought it. So, like, yes, I care about it to some extent because if I didn't care, I wouldn't have bought it. But
At the same time,
once you put something out there, it's out there.
yeah.
Life is a
Once I wear it,
life is a results game, in my opinion. And I
once I
always
wear
say
it,
that.
it's a roll of the dice, baby.
Once you start doing things in life,
Like,
it's just how it all ends. Sometimes it ends good, sometimes it ends bad, sometimes it ends in the middle.
I don't wear necklaces or jewelry or like rings and shit because every necklace or ring I've ever had or possessed, I lost.
I should buy. I'm gonna get a diamond.
And then it was just like
I'm gonna get
once-
a diamond rosary.
And I'm Muslim, so
That's
it's
gonna
just
be
like
the-
we're not supposed to wear.
That's gonna be the
jewelry.
ignorant shit
So
I
it's
get.
just like
When I cash
There's
out
a
in like a
reason for
year, I'm trying to tell y'all, I've been working. Hey,
listen,
listen,
if you buy the gang chains, I would.
me and KD got some shit. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Trust me.
Inshallah.
Listen, when I get this diamond crescent chains, everyone gets one. Everyone gets one. Everyone gets one.
No,
Everyone gets one.
I need a prayer bead though. I don't need.
You can get a
rosary.
prayer bead. Whatever you
Yeah.
get, we're putting diamonds on it. Everyone gets.
You put diamonds on it?
Everyone gets their neckwear with diamonds on them. What you want?
I don't want it.
I'm giving you one.
I want a Hako chain
Oh well, you can get that.
Yeah.
But I'm getting a rosary,
for the gang.
a diamond crusted rosary, because the Lord knows I deserve. The Lord knows I deserve. The Lord knows I deserve.
We're gold, bro. I can't do that.
Well, I'll give you gold.
Now, if you want to do that,
You get a
we
gold.
talking.
We'll give you a gold. What you want, a gold rosary or what else?
I'll
I'm gonna figure it out.
I can't
Shirley,
wait
what you
for
want?
this, man.
Definitely gang chain.
All right. So you're getting a chain. You're getting a chain. I'm getting a rosary.
Actually, about to buy a second chain. Like,
We'll see what you get.
a week.
What you want?
I'm good, bro.
Nah, I see you. We gonna add a little something to that. And we good. We listen.
Get 'em
Everyone's
something,
getting
man.
something,
Get 'em
buddy.
something.
Because the vibes are high.
I take a bottle of water, man. I take that.
See, if I was him, I would have said the same
I'm
thing.
here for
And
the
because that, he's getting more chains. He gets 2 chains.
He's here for the
He
manifestation.
gets 2. I like that energy.
Vibes, yeah.
See, humble energy, and we're gonna end the show on jokes, on supreme jokes. So we were talking, me and Omatic randomly. I don't know why me and Omatic were talking about. We were talking about heaven percentages, and like
Heaven percentages?
so basically, it was all some like, yo, like we're all bad people, basically type shit. But like some of us are on a tier. So and it was basically like Hall of Fame, comparing niggas in the Hall of Fame. Like some niggas are Hall of Fame for sure. LeBron James 99.9.9. There's no denying that. Steph Curry, you know, a few other people who play around. It's like, yo, there's
KD,
KD, not Kyrie, but KD for sure. He's a Hall of Fame, but not 99.9. Like, we know for a fact.
Just naming Hall of
man,
Famers.
don't
I wasn't
disrespect
naming
Kyrie,
99.
bro.
Listen, Kyrie is like a, it's like
man.
an 85. Like,
He's doing all right,
What are you
man.
getting ready for?
huh? My thing about Kyrie is that like
He's in the 80s though.
he's in the 80s for sure. Like, bro, there's niggas who are like we looked it up. I want you to go look up Pro Reference Hall of Fame. DeMar DeRozan is in the 20%.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I looked this. That's what I'm saying. I didn't. These are mine.
Right.
This. So I'm just telling you, like, I know who's 99. I'm trying. Kyrie is like a. I think Kyrie is like a 70 something. Like the
He
joint.
should be in his 70s. Kyrie should be in his
That's
70s.
like if you look it up.
Serious?
Because it's like, yo,
serious,
how many
bro.
All NBA teams do you have? How many MVPs?
Other than that, How many
maybe
MVPs would he just ask, bro? Like he's been in one final, he won one. Like what we
So
saying?
my point is that that's
He's a fucking
I don't think niggas
99.
heard what I just said though.
where outside of that one
You
ring.
heard me.
Yeah, outside of that one ring. What are we talking about?
Hey,
No,
like, what do we like?
Listen.
Depot then.
We're not
Man,
arguing
injured.
that. Listen, we're not arguing that. We're arguing heaven percentages. My point is, I'll give you a frame of reference about how we're getting here.
Right.
So think about Hall of Fame eligibility when you're thinking about this. So the point was that if more people had an idea of what their heaven percentages was, they would be better people. So if you knew that, like you was batting at a 30.
I posted what I posted today on Instagram for a reason.
Well, I didn't see it. I'll look again. If you are like batting 30% and somebody like every year was like, yo, on January 1st was like, yo, you know, like you at 30% for heaven, you might change your ways. Like you might decide,
Definitely.
hey, this year I'm gonna go a little harder.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about it. I was like, damn. Now, personally, I said I'm between 50 and 75%. On the low end, it's a toss up. Like, yo, God, like, you know, but it's like, come on, God. But on the high end, it's like, come on, man, like, this motherfucker's murdering people out here. Like, you know, like let's be real, God. Like, let's be real. So,
Am I having percentage?
So me personally, I told you, I'm between 50 and 75. If you ask me today, August 29, 2022, I'm at like 72. I'm like 72. I'm like, yo, I feel like we should be in heaven. Like, maybe there's a thing or two that God will be like on the scoreboard and be like, hey, I like, yo, that was between me and you, I thought. But you know, outside of that, I'm thinking like, we're pretty good over here. You know, I got more good to do. Like, my thing is that like the career is still young in my opinion.
Inshallah.
Like I got more years to add to the goodness.
It's your time and then there's a lost time, Charles.
Truly, but you know, I'm hoping for the best. Like this is projections.
For sure.
Like my thing is that like I don't got 5 championships in like 7 years.
I know,
So
I
like
feel
I'm
that,
trying
I
to
feel
like
that.
you know, like I still got championships to get.
I still got some tests to prove.
You know, like
Some tests to pass.
let me make sure maybe like I get some kids that are okay. You know, like you know that'll be a good like that should be a notch on the belt. Like you know, your man got that, so he can feel a little better about
You got
himself.
praying kids, you make it in the gym.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, I'm just saying that there's more things to add to the bag to hopefully elevate my score. But right now I'm at like 72, and I'm okay with a 72. You know, if God's called me today, I'd be like, yo, 72, bro. Let's talk it out. let's see.
We gotta talk it out at the 72. You can't let me slide off the 72.
Now I think you only I think you're a lock after 85. I think like after 85 you're a lock.
First of all, it's the day of judgment. And only he knows.
I think at 85 you're a lock.
It's the day of judgment. Only he knows what's going to tip that scale.
Go to the bathroom.
All you need is 51.
I can't stop. You know what? This is what I wanted to say before I left. All right. So I said I was like on a bad day, like a 45. But on a good day, then when I said I'm like a 60. You know what I'm saying? But I said I need
Allah open your doors, brother.
But I need Buddy.
He put contentment in your
But I
heart.
said I need Buddy to say it's
Man, he
51.
guides you.
I said
He
51.49.
continue to bless you
Bruh,
and your
you
family.
give me off 51, bro, I'm good. You just said 51. You just said
The only reason I say that's for averages. I don't know what Allah's
that's all I need.
scale
That's
is.
all I need. If you tell me I need to be above 51, I'm right there. I'm with you, bro. Even on a bad day, I still might be right there. My intentions are pure. You know what I'm saying? But on a bad day, I'm
Allah
The
wild.
road to hell are paved with good intentions.
Only Allah knows your heart.
That's my favorite saying.
I'm right.
He's right though.
Take this another back.
I feel like that's in all 3 of the books.
Sick of everybody.
I said that earlier in one
Shit
episode.
is crazy.
So what's your heaven percentages?
I told you.
I
You
think
just said 46.
45 and 60. All right. What's your heaven?
Yep.
I'm between today.
I love how everybody's between. I like that.
Nah, that is.
I like how everybody's honest with themselves.
Yeah, like, and
Like
I'm-
nobody's
and
like
and-
I'm a lock for heaven. I like that. I like that. There's still
Bro,
good to
like,
be. There's still to be done.
and I take my religion very seriously. So it's just like when it comes to that, it's just like you gotta be honest with ourselves. I'm between.
I'm very drunk. I'm sorry.
And 85 being that's the best.
I'm between.
You know
30
85. You know like yeah, I'm a lock.
I'm between a 42
Okay.
and 65.
Wow. I feel like you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad I'm the one with the highest like. So far, out of the 3 of us, I'm glad I'm with the highest heaven
Nah, for
percentages.
sure.
Not that like I'm better than anybody, but it's just like, come on, buddy.
Like,
Like,
bro, I don't make a lot like I'm supposed
like,
to.
let's be real.
I don't make a lot like I'm supposed to.
between me and these guys, like, come
I
on,
don't go
bro,
to
I
the
gotta
gym
be
like I'm
like,
supposed to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't.
see, honestly,
like,
and you know what? I respect
and I'm
that.
very honest with that.
I
like,
respect that because me
and I'm very
personally,
shameful with it at the same time. Like, I know, like, it's just like, bro. I'm
you know,
supposed
I
to be
respect
doing
that because like me, I'm like, yo, where 1 or 2 are gathered in His name, the Lord is here, and I'm like, yo,
For sure, but it's just like.
when we be talking about,
But that one-on-one time with the big guy,
That's fine, but you could do that. You don't gotta do that, Juma. You can do that anywhere.
No,
but
but I'm saying like that's why I said Salah and Juma.
okay, facts.
Like
Respect.
just praying, period. Like tapping in with either just one of the
Spiritual.
prayers.
I get what you're
Yeah,
and you know,
like,
all for your long time for you. So I get that point. But I'm saying like when one or
that's
two,
why I rated myself so low.
I respect that. But when one or two are gathered in His name, He is here. And I don't think that you can talk about God, have discussions about.
But I got my teachings and all that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think you can discuss the Lord, whether you're talking about it from a enlightenment stand, from a technical stand, from a historical standpoint, without invoking God in the building. So for me, you got to have that. So I think, like, personally,
So when people bring
that's
up,
there.
people be bringing up the universe around me, and I'm like, you talking about Allah? I'm like, just in a sense.
I don't want to say hate is like a strong word, but I dislike that. Like,
Yeah,
like,
just
you
in the
know what it is. Like,
Yeah,
don't
just in the sense that you're talking about the
manifest or
universe.
whatever. No, come on, man.
Just in the
It's
sense that
God,
you're talking about the
that's that,
universe,
bro.
you're talking about the creator,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
God.
come on,
Like
come on.
you're
Right.
talking about God.
I think the
Or,
thing is
like,
that people
Allah,
want to
like,
people want to have words for things that they can't explain.
for sure.
And sometimes when you can't explain something, you can
wanna
explain the
just chalk it.
universe.
Yeah.
You can say, "Hey, it's something bigger than me."
Yeah, something you can't explain.
God,
But at
and
the
then
same
you can
time, it's
put it
just
to
like
the,
you
you can
can't
put it to the
explain.
universe.
Yeah.
You know,
But
God is a belief in something. The universe isn't a belief in something. It's you're here.
But he created that.
Once again, but that's a
And certain
second layer.
in a certain amount.
Not everybody's that layer. Though.
It took him eons to create said universe.
I agree with what you're
he
saying, but
created
not
the
everybody
universe.
agrees to that sentiment.
saying?
So there's people who see it like, hey, we're here, whatever,
Right,
da da.
right.
So
May Allah open our doors.
listen, the vibes were very high. It was very
know.
good.
I don't know. I see where you're going with this, but I think people that believe in, like, you know, we're a part of the universe. Like, I think, you know, obviously, you guys are saying you believe in, you know, a higher power, but maybe the people that believe in, you know, we're here in the universe, they think that, you know, it's more out there. I think those are the people that think about, yeah, nigga, it's much more out here than fucking Earth type shit. So now you're just thinking about, I believe in that.
That's my point. I think there's a group of people who believe that there's something
But I don't
that
think you should
isn't.
scoff at those.
I agree. I believe that, just because I've said this many a times with Brother Mook about different religions, like, just because someone doesn't believe what you mean doesn't mean it's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different way of looking at the world.
For sure.
It doesn't, and just yours isn't right neither. Yours is how you believe it. Like I said, I believe in what I believe in. I see myself through Jesus, God, the Holy Trinity, that's what. But brother believes in Allah and the teachings through Muhammad and other people, not through Muhammad. Let me make sure that's correct. Muhammad is a prophet. So like people believe in different things. That doesn't make that right and this wrong, or this right and that wrong.
Right. The
Perspectives. And ultimately, if the teachings are that there's a higher being that is going to, that seems like the same thing, right?
It's all convoluted, man.
Yeah, so Brother Mook is taking a piss break. He said he enjoys the piss break. He saw other podcasts do it, so now he's gonna.
Did he? That's what he said?
Yeah, he said I like
He
when.
said that when I did it? No. Alright, bad. I feel bad when I go to the bathroom. I don't know about him. I guess he's enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? It's giving unprofessional. I don't know.
Is it?
Yeah. It's also giving, like, I'm an adult and I'm a human at the same time. But it's just like, you know, we're doing a show. I'm only saying this to myself right now. No quarrels against the man that's walking in the door right now. My quarrel is for me.
I'm gonna roll up one more time because it only feels right. But Mook, we finished off with, not no religion talk, but just finishing the conversation we were having. Were you here for that? Did you catch any of it?
Didn't hear what Omatic said, but because I used the bathroom. But you know what I'm saying? I felt the vibes though. Like I feel like we was all on one accord, just talking about like it was God, bro. Like at least that's what I got from me, him, and you. So it was just three.
Ultimately, that's what we said. We ultimately said, like, yo, at the end of the day, it's a God. You know, it's a higher power. So
Yeah, for sure. Like, it's bigger than just the universe. Because, like, what is the universe?
And I was devil advocate saying that it could possibly just be the universe.
But what is the universe?
You don't know.
Yeah, he
A lot of
said,
things
that
out
was just
there.
saying.
And
that
what
was
is
just-
God?
God is God, bro. I'm just talking.
He's
about
the
Both things are-
all-knowing.
Both things are unfathomable.
Yes. I think that's what he's
And
saying.
that was my point.
I think that's his point as well. That
Yeah.
because both things are unfathomable.
And that's
One
why I
is,
said we were all on one accord.
I have no idea what's going on out there.
well, I think I could settle this. What he's saying is that yes, both things are true. Omatic is saying the same thing, and he's saying
Yeah.
because both things are
It could
true,
be the universe, but Allah created it.
and he's saying
So
while you
therefore, without God, there would be no universe.
and while he's saying you believe that to be true, he's saying there's a world in which there's just
There's
a
just
universe.
a universe.
There's
Yeah,
no
I feel
God.
that.
There's just the universe, and that is
that's
what
why
it
we have
is.
the Big Bang Theory, and that's why
We
we
have
have
all-
religion.
You know what I'm saying? And he's saying there's somebody who could believe in that, and while not right or wrong,
I'm personally good off the Big Bang. I'm just.
but he's saying that. But I think we also
I've
came
never
to.
been like the Big Bang.
I think we also came to the conclusion
So
that
much
you know,
other
like
shit out
religion
there.
is like, you know, if there's God, there's God. It's bigger
For sure.
than,
Yeah.
and that's you know. So those are the vibes. So you caught it for the most part.
Yeah. It's bigger than us.
I like the vibes.
Period.
For surely bigger than us.
Yeah. Some shit that we not in control of.
I like the vibes.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? If that's your path, that's your path. May Allah open your doors. Like I think that's where I left off at.
Yeah. You know.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought that.
May Allah open
We
your
just
doors.
want to run it back. We just want, you know, you just came back. We'll make sure you, and we also did a quick little, you know, I saw the tweet about, you know, pissing during podcast. That's your bag.
Yeah.
And I think you saw that. Did you see that on the podcast?
I saw
somewhere?
that in most drink champs. They take pee breaks.
Oh,
Um, yeah.
oh, you stay taking the piss.
Yeah, like and envy. I mean, I said envy. That's crazy.
Was it fresh or
Yeah,
whatever?
man.
Yeah,
Astaghfirullah. I did not mean to disrespect that man because I actually respect EFN. I do not respect DJ Envy.
Jesus.
But
I'm the opposite.
Oh, interesting. I think EFN is good.
You say you the opposite.
I don't like EFN.
You don't like him? Why not? What's your vibe?
I don't like
him
him.
just a person because I respect EFN way
I don't
more.
like the
Yeah.
beer drinks he drinks, and I think his questions he asks are
That's
terrible
personal.
too. I actually think Nori's questions are bad as well, personally.
You know what? I think
So, but I mean, like, who am I to them?
No. I've watched a few episodes, and this will be my argument to that. I will argue that Nori knows his audience better than most people know the people they interview. So I don't like. There's very few people where
That
Nori
was great.
No. There's very few
Nah, that
people
was
that
great.
I think Nori interviews in which
He doesn't know the audience.
those questions are off-putting because
Yeah.
that is the audience.
Yeah.
Now, for any other, like when the Issa Rays of the world come
And he
on,
also
it's not
asks,
as
he also asks Twitter and his following, who is also other people's following because they follow his podcast, what questions he should ask.
I don't know much, but like the Issa
He
Rae,
asks
I
on
can
Twi-
maybe
he asks
see
on
how
Twitter and Instagram.
those joints are a little bit, but for the most part, he's interviewing people like 95% of the
One
time.
thing about the Nori question, and I'm not here hating on this guy, right?
Yeah,
No.
I don't think you are.
He would ask a question in like the first 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
He'll ask the same question 35 minutes later.
Mm-hmm.
He'll ask that same question about 65 minutes later.
Okay.
And then he'll ask it one more time before the whole episode.
But the
goes.
thing
It's
about
bro,
is that-
why are we repeating this?
But you
same
know why though?
fucking
Because
question?
Some people
Granted,
lost.
you lit. No, it's like niggas was lit, bro. But
You
nigga,
didn't answer it.
Lost,
You
bro.
didn't answer it the first 3 times.
I cannot.
asked you.
I cannot agree to that,
And that's
bro.
a good
Niggas be
interview.
answering the question, bro. Just like,
But
bro.
my thing about it is
Did
that
they?
Yes, bro.
my thing about it is that I get what you're saying, and I also get
Tripling
what
back,
he's saying.
bro. Like,
No,
what
I
you
get what
doing,
both people
bro?
are saying. To your extent, you're right. As an interviewer,
Because in the Herb
there's
Bobby interview,
how
he
many
asked that
times?
nigga like 2 questions twice, and then his answer was different twice.
Yes, and I get what you're saying. That's what I'm saying. I get what.
His answer was literally different
I
twice.
get what
and
everyone-
You can tell the truth was the second answer every
Listen,
time.
I get what everyone is saying in this
And it's
instance.
because like, oh yeah, you're lit now.
Listen,
okay,
I've done.
Let's circle back.
I've done interviews, and I get what you're saying because at a
Yeah.
certain point, listen. the truth is always in between somewhere.
Yeah.
That's what I think everyone needs to be very mindful of. Like the idea that the second one is the truth and the first one isn't.
Yeah.
I don't agree to that. You can only listen.
Don't even say the second is the truth because the first one may be the truth, but the second one is honestly what you may
sure, what you
feel
might have
may
intended
be
to
the
say.
truth.
But see, that's the truth.
And as the interviewer,
And
that's what you
and
want.
that's my point. My point is that listen, Nori has a job. Nori's out here trying to extract the greatest soundbite he can
Exactly.
get. So if he knows that this question or he feels this is him personally.
Yes.
This is the one that gets him the most.
Yes.
He's gonna push. Now, me personally, I would never do that because I don't think that brings out the best in whoever you. Because
You gotta relax.
after a while, who wants to be badgered? And I understand that, but his relation with these people is different. This is not a man who's
Totally.
interviewing them from a perspective of, "Hey, I'm just a journalism." This is a guy who, in many
I've
instances,
done business with you.
not just businesses, has just been around these
Yes,
people, whether
real
as an
relationships.
artist, as a friend, as in multiple. So
As a
he
colleague.
he is searching for things in a different way than your average person who is just asking questions. And that would be my only caveat to what you're saying.
He's Nori.
But I get what you're saying also because, like, at a
He's
certain
all
point,
right.
how many times can someone keep pushing a question when someone has decided, "Hey,
Retweet.
this is what I'm giving"?
Because I personally wouldn't do that.
So I think I think there's room for both. No, I don't think you're wrong, but I would say from Nori's perspective, I am, to Mook's point, I am Nori. I am not academics.
Yeah.
I'm not Elliot Wilson. I'm not this.
I'm super thug, my nigga.
I'm the guy who I've done the things that you guys have done.
I got a deal fresh out of jail.
So I'm not in the same ballpark
Big
as
Pun was my best
these
friend.
other journalists. Like I am
Fat Joe is my best friend.
Your man's second question was.
You killed that.
It wasn't even like a question.
my
It was like
favorite
a
part.
statement. He was just like, "How do you feel about people comparing you to Michael Jackson, bro? Like you just sat down. I just sat down.
You talking about the Chris Brown interview?
And you really about to ask me how do I feel about a Michael Jackson comparison? My album's coming out in a week.
But my thing
But
about
you
it is
asking me about a Michael Jackson comparison?
But you see, you're looking at it from a different perspective.
What are we doing?
You're looking at it from a
Nah,
guy
I'm
who's
looking
producing.
at it. No, I'm looking at it as an interview, bro. Like if I'm
Yes,
over
you're
here,
looking for
I'm on an interview
produces
to
interviews,
promote
my
my
nigga.
album. To promote my album.
But listen,
What
that's
are we
not.
doing,
But that's,
son?
but,
You're thinking about
hold on,
our
hold
interview
on, but hold on, but hold
No,
on.
I'm not.
No, he's
Khaled
not.
was just on this nigga's shit. I'm sure his first question was, "How do you feel about being?"
But this is my point.
I never watched the shit
But-
yet,
but-
bro.
but-
Why did Khaled get on there before his album dropped? Because I'm promoting my fucking album.
yes,
So if
yes.
Chris Brown's coming on here to promote his fucking album. Why is my second
But
question
Khaled
about
also
Michael
was one of them
Jackson,
niggas
bro?
that's
hold
like,
on,
but
but
Khaled
that, bro?
drove that interview though.
That's fine.
There was a theme.
That's
God
fine.
did.
That's
like,
fine.
and there was like you were not getting away from God did.
my argument would be to this is that Nori doesn't do most of them shits like that. They're
Yes.
3-hour interviews.
Yes.
So they're not the same vein where you need when you're in a 30-minute block of a TV show with 23 minutes of runtime and you gotta fit in an 8-minute interview. That's not what Nori is doing. So I get your point. Like,
This
listen,
is a TV show.
the way like you consume media, I get what you're saying. You're not here to sit through 3 hours to find at minute 45 where they start talking about the album. Yes, but I'm sure in the album that's what but that's how Nori, and the part about is that people have decided that they are into that. So he makes 4-hour podcasts where it's 3 different parts and it's an hour each and everybody watches it. And that's the like, listen, the consumer is always the issue, and I will never go away from that. The biggest knock on this podcast is it's too long. Anybody who I've ever talked to this podcast is like, "Oh, it's good, I like it, but man,
Dragging it.
you know,
talking about
it's too long." And my thing is that's fine, but the conversation. Listen, I think you made the greatest idea when you were like, "Yo, let's put the times in which certain topics are being talked about. So if people want to look in the notes of the show, they can go exactly where they want to and decide where they want to." It's a fucking great idea. But at the end of the day, how this conversation works in this podcast, there's no way you can do this in 45 minutes. There's no way we can hit everything we just hit tonight if we did it in 45 minutes. And if we did it, we'd be whack. Or it wouldn't be worth it. Or I need $1 million budget.
And it wouldn't be entertaining.
It might be, but I need $1 million budget. I'm being fucking honest with you.
I'm with that
Like,
too.
there's no way you could do this. There's no way.
I'm definitely with that.
But see, that's the thing
I'll
though.
take
Like,
$1 million for-
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I've seen people with budgets, and that's when shit becomes whack.
Must say Charles
Listen,
did that already.
there's something to making something. Listen, not everybody needs to get it. Not everybody needs to understand it. Listen, Nori is doing A-list celebrities, telling stories that they normally don't tell. That is a very unique and tapped in niche market. That's not this. I'm just, let's keep shit funky. This is Trump underage dating. Like, this is, whether it's right. That's what this is.
I don't know, guys. C-list us, maybe.
Exactly, but that's the thing. But you gotta be honest with yourself and know what it is. Like, yo, there's certain conversations. Like, yo, if you're a regular person, let's keep this shit funky. And you just want to have like an interesting and hear about what people are talking about. Why wouldn't you enjoy this? Look at everything we've dealt with. Look at all the different facets of life. Whether you agree or you don't agree, you like, oh,
Niggas went from tennis to God to
under consent ages. I didn't even talk about religion today. Shout out to my religion. Make sure you, I didn't tell you about I got a new religion, Chuckism. It's a working title name. There's a lot of things going on. Oh, the only thing I want to tell you about my religion, we doing holidays in the winter. And we doing single day holidays. I got an advisory board. It's basically me and Shannon. We just be texting about what's going on in the religion. So on the advisory board, basically,
Shannon.
yeah,
Mama's Lima?
yeah, my
You got
big
a little
sis.
guidance in your life. I like that.
So basically, my religion, we're doing single holidays in the winter. No, we're doing multiple days. I'm sorry. Like, we off our Hanukkah shit. So we're gonna do like 3 to 5 days.
I don't like that part.
We're gonna do like 3 to 5 days. I haven't decided exactly. I'm thinking personally, I like a Monday through Thursday. That way you can get the weekend, and since you're part of the religion, you can just push it into the week, so you can have a whole week. So I'm thinking like a Monday through Wednesday or Thursday thing, and we're gonna center it around. I want people to still be able to enjoy the other joints, so I'm gonna do it like the week before Christmas. So like we're gonna get we'll get ours kind of out the way, and then if you want to do Christmas, you want to do Hanukkah, you want to do Kwanzaa, you can still do that with your family. So we're still working that out, but shout out to y'all. Every episode I'm gonna plug the religion from here on out. Like, the religion is a real thing. When I make the GoFundMe, please send money.
What's up for the low?
I kind of know what the stuff on the law is, but I don't. So I
I
don't.
seek forgiveness in the law.
Oh no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted inshallah. God willing. Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
What is happening?
That's what I wanted. I didn't want to. That's the one. I wanted inshallah, but I'm gonna take inshallah. You can take astaghfirullah. I'm gonna take inshallah because that's what I want.
Man,
So
open our doors, Charles.
yeah, for the GoFundMe when we post this and y'all niggas send money. Fuck y'all think this is? Like what?
That's not what that means.
Oh man.
Or it's not my intent.
God bless.
That's not my intent.
God bless. And yeah, I plugged the religion. Anything else we got before we leave?
Nah, these chili cheese joints going crazy,
Oh,
though.
now you want to eat them. When I offered them earlier, you see the nigga ain't what?
It's just fire. Y'all motherfuckers with the
Oh,
people.
no, you saw I took them. I took them off bus. This nigga, I passed the nigga. Okay. I was crushing them joints.
I was looking for
I
the
ain't eat 'em
barbecue.
yet.
They ain't had a barbecue.
Yeah, I know you ain't eat them yet. Them joints taste just like the barbecue joints until the end.
sure, yeah.
It tastes just like the barbecue
what I
until
said.
the end.
Yep.
And then you like, oh, a little chilly, but it's all right.
When I was in
You
North
know?
Carolina, I actually had the chili cheese Fritos like in the bag.
Yeah, when you go to the joint, you put the Fritos in the chili cheese. And,
Yeah, like they actually made the junk like homemade chili
Yeah, that
from
shit-
the person and shit.
Bro, niggas
cheese
still
and
get
shit.
that joint popping in like Southern Maryland.
Nigga give you a fork and all that.
You
so
go to
that
La
shit
Plata,
be
bro. You
crazy.
go to La Plata 7-Eleven. They'll give you.
Motherfucking stay fair, bro.
Niggas go to the.
No, I'm talking about like
I know what
homemade
you
chili
talking about. I'm
cheese.
talking about. Listen, I be seeing them niggas. They be putting them. Listen, when I used to
No,
do
niggas
FedEx,
still be getting that joint.
niggas get the Doritos. Boom. I be like, oh, y'all niggas gangster.
Job, the 7-Eleven right there by Gathering spot.
Oh yeah, on the other side of 18th or some shit.
On the other
Cause
side
like
of
I didn't go to Gathering Spot. Can we go to Gathering Spot?